Hey, y'all get in here, please. Y'all come on in, come on in. We got a little bit of gossip, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I need y'all to get in. Hit your like button. Please put your like number in the chat. Get ready, because it's a little bit of laughing we got to do. Ain't nothing too serious today. Thank goodness. I'm always excited when the gossip is light. This gossip is light, but it's a mess. And baby, I need it. I need it. So I'm gonna just tell y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on. One quick second. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you're putting your like number in the chat. Make sure you're scribbling down your like number, because if you got something for me, then I got something for you. But give me one quick second, okay? Because honey, the gossip ain't heavy, but it's a mess. Oh, child. Listen. Listen. It's something else. It's something else. So we got us some laughing to do. Listen. Renee had texted me. I had to text Renee back. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere, because we got to talk about this stuff. Okay. Yeah, we got to talk about it. Listen to me. What I got to tell y'all. Listen. Now, I heard some sprinkles of this stuff yesterday. Just sprinkles. But baby, by the time you dig in, it's some stuff up under them sprinkles. And I mean on both of these stories. This mess with Kel Mitchell and Club Shay Shay. Shannon and got him another one. And this mess with this new girl that's up here cussing, calling people hoes, talking about she want to see people's edges. Listen, I don't know who that was in the chat yesterday that said she thought she was talking to Porsha. Sis, whoever you are, I think you might be on to something. You might be on to something, because, okay, first off, let me greet everybody. Don't let me just start running my mouth, because I'm ready to run my mouth. It's like, it's right here. I'm ready to just put it out there. Okay? And Cali Dream, I don't feel that great, but we ain't finna leave this gossip on the table. I can tell you that. We ain't leaving this gossip. So hold on. Let me see if I got a Pellegrino left. I think I should. And do. She got one left. I need it, because I'm not all the way straight. But baby, this gossip is all the way ready. And so since it's ready, we got to go on and serve it up now, right? That's the only right thing to do, is to go on and serve it now. Ain't no point in holding it. Okay, now let me greet who is in here. I need y'all to hit that like button, share this video. Share this video, baby. We got audio today. We got audio and we got action. Yes, Lord. We got audio and we got action. Let me greet everybody, and we getting into it. Auntie Eva, how you doing? She number 2. Okay. All right. Well, come on back when you through. Miss Kaiser so say thank you for being number 5. She said she fell asleep on Club Shay Shay. Yeah, you ain't need all of it. It was one little bit. It was one little teaspoon. Got him in a bunch of trouble. All right. Jackie Gaines is number 5. Hey, sis. Angela Davis, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Hey, sweet beloved. How you doing? I was in here on my last leg this morning, y'all. It wasn't looking good. Thank you for being number 8. Now, Magaline, you too. You hit it at the same time. I'm feeling a lot better than I was. I'm feeling good enough that I can go back to running my mouth. Like I want to. Well, honey, this thing here ain't nothing like a joke. Hey, Lulu's little girl, that's my sis. Thank you for being number 4. So I remember when Kel X went on TK's platform last year and exposed how all his alleged dirty laundries. Yes. Oh, yes. Candy Delight, thank you for being number 11. Jen Bunny in the house. Hey, Bookie. Eno Ziegler, where you been, gorgeous girl? We ain't seen you in a minute. You must have been working your hips off. It's so good to look at you. Thank you for being number 10. Delicia, this mute hit it at the same time. She number 10. Hey, girl. All right, Velda. Hey, girl. Oh, she on a cruise ship. Well, go on, Velda. Velda say, y'all heifers working. I'm on a cruise. Must be nice to be like Velda. The rest of us over here working in the salt mines, honey. I know that's right. Yep, a little bit. I still ain't tried to eat nothing because I still like I can, you know how you can still feel in your throat that you're not ready to really eat nothing. So I'm got my Pellegrino. Mm-hmm. Hey Trinita, thank you for being number 15. Dana Cutler in the house, girl. Hey, Miss Black and Yellow, Miss Steelers Nation. Thank you for being number 11. Debbie Garcia is in the house, y'all. Renee says she listening, but I think she hanging in the skybox. Okay. Debbie is number 15. Hey girl, I'm glad you here, baby, because we got housewives gossip, and we are now legal. We are within regulations. Hey Jojo Aya, thank you for being number 16. D Seratina's Lulu's little girl says she need to gossip. Me too. D Seratina's, thank you for being number 14. A little bit. A little bit. It's a little iffy, but I feel a little bit better. Velda is number 9. Miss Nisi in the house. Hey girl. She number 18. All right, all right. Zeline. Hey girl. She number 31. Dag nabbit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Listen, the gossip stops for no one. Zelene, thank you for being number 31. Kelly Dream, thank you for being 21. I'm that girl is 24. Thank you so much. Vicky Black, you 22. And I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. You waiting on the gossip, girl. I got it for you. My phone is the hotline. It goes down over here. Zelene, yeah, girl, it's been a minute. You must have been hustling, working, schooling, doing something. Hey, Charm CC, how are you? Lord, Jim Bunny said, I found out and it's juicy. Baby, it's juicier than you think. Hey, happy to be happy. I'm glad you made it. She said she's 29 all day. Hey, Nisha Rochelle. How you doing? Thank you for being 28, pretty girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Rochelle. Hey, sis. Thank you for being 33. Too adorable. It's 35. Brown style. You 35 too? Hey, pretty. My Christian Key is in the house. Hey, my love. We love you. We love you. Too adorable is 34. Okay. My big woman life in here. Hey, girl. Thank you for being number 39. Queen of back at 37. Hey, now. Dana Brown holding it down at 43. Aries Sun. Hello, hello. She's 41. Okay. G Sawyer. G Sawyer, where you been? Say, why Bravo don't get Bolo a peach? He didn't do nothing. All he did was show up in an outfit made by like fake Chanel or Chanel inspired. I don't even know what to call that. And then he disappeared and everybody used his name all year. He can't get no peach. What he gonna do with a peach? Miss Thelma, thank you for being 43. Lisa Jameson is 45. I thank you. Yvette, all the way from Birmingham, UK. And she is number 47. I had muted it because I was getting calls with the gossip. It's raining in Louisiana too. Isn't that something? Candy Delight said, I thought I lost connection. Child, no, it wasn't you. I had to unmute because the phone was jumping. The phone be jumping. The phone be jumping. Lily, my beautiful sister, the red lipstick hustler is number 49. Isn't she lovely? I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to get it. They don't need no sequel. That was lame as I don't know what. Hey, Trina Taylor. How you doing? I don't know about all that. I know he was trying to be cute, and I'm going to get him a little bit, too. We're going to drag Simon a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidgerino. Hey, cool gamer. Always cool. Always in the building. Star 3. You think you number 51? Well, I know that's right. If that's what you think, then that's what I think, too. We gonna stick together. We in it together. We getting our stories. We corroborating our stories. We coordinating the stories. Okay, thank you. Hey, Delightful by Design. Thank you for being 52. Sawyer, G Sawyer 69. Trina's 51. Thank you. Poetic Lyrics is 58, and I thank you. So is Queen of Hearts KS. How are you? All right. Listen, y'all, this mess done got messy. I'll do, honestly, Bet, I feel a lot better than I did this morning. It's not as good as I would like, but God is good. Quiet Storm, you 61 and 61 and a half, fresh off the clock, about to feed her face and feed our precious cargo. Okay, don't forget that. All right. Belicious. Hey, I feel a lot better than I did. But thank y'all for kind of hanging with me this morning because I did not feel good and I did not want to be alone. Okay, I did not want to be alone. No. Yes, honey, we got to give Simon a little drag. We got to give him a little drag, honey, because the people was dragging him online, and I feel like it's only fair. Hey, Susan Bibbs, how are you? TC Banks is in the house. Hey, thank you for being number 64. So tell me this, who's got number 88? Who's got 88? Mac is in the house. Hey, Andrew Mac. Darlings, my darling sisters, my precious nephews, my brothers, cousins, sisters, everybody, all of the family, y'all. You know what? While we warming up, while we just tuning it up, me. La 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 la. Okay, while we tuning it up, let's go on tune it up with a light drag of Simon Guobadia. Just a light, slight drag. I mean, we're not gonna get down in the, we're not going down in the valley. Shani is number 66. Hey now. TC is 64. I know that's right. So listen, we're gonna give Simon a slight drag before we get into the foolishness that is transpiring, because they have tickled my soul today. Bad as I needed this gossip. Y'all know how bad I was feeling this morning, because y'all was being kind to me, talking about, oh, you still look nice. Y'all know I look like dog crap on a cookie this morning. I looked like I felt this morning. I felt horrible. Okay? Baby, we don't need Kaya, honey. We got a real Florida girl here talking. Ain't nobody looking for her. You can find her on her channel. Seanitra say Simon people was coming for us Africans Americans. Well, y'all is Africans Americans. I'm black. I don't play them games, baby. I'm black. I'm not a person of color. I'm not Africans Americans. Black. Okay, it's another word I would use, but I ain't gonna do it today. Hey, Cha-Cha, thank you for being 72. Okay, I'm just saying, I got the, hey, y'all know the girl was looking rough this morning, but I ain't gonna trip. Okay, girl, what you doing when you turn 50? You gonna get wild? Say, it's funny to me. I don't feel sorry for Porsha. I don't feel sorry for none of them, because I think that mess fake anyway. Well, let me tell you what Simon done. Okay, and don't come bother me about my English, because I can speak correct English. I can. I just choose not to, because I don't think I got to. My dialect is just as valid as anybody else's. Black. That's right, Jen Bunny. Black mixed with black. With a side of black. A little bit of black sprinkle on top. With a slight black fragrance and essence. Little black foam on it. Hey, DV, thank you for being number 73. That's right. I don't need no fancy title. Please don't give me no parsley. I don't need no deal. Don't give me no garnish, baby. Black. No, this is not about not being born in Africa, because I'm not delusional. I'm not one of those weirdos who runs around talking about I'm mighty Hiawatha. Very much an African person, but I am a black woman. So no, I don't play the whole Africans Americans until you start pointing to them clear people and start saying Scottish American, Irish American, Swedish American, and all that. They get to be clear. I get to be black. Hey DS, thank you for being 74. I feel a little bit better, just a little bit. Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with what nobody consider, because there's a whole lot of people considering stuff that ain't real. I'm just black. This ain't no political statement. This ain't anti-African. I'm very pro-African. I love being an African woman. I love African people, but I'm black. So I wholesale reject the whole Africans Americans. And quite frankly, it's not the African part that offends me. It's the American part that offends me. If you really want to know. So, I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea about me. Wasn't that the song? I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. Don't go labeling me with something. Don't label me with nothing. Okay? Because if you put a cow in a pig pen, it never becomes a pig. Just because you stole some black people and put them here, I still didn't become you. Okay? Just for the record. Hey, it's Miss Parker to you. Thank you for being number 76. Okay? Thank you. Black AF since 74. I know that's right, Candy Delight. It's a beautiful thing. I feel a little bit better, Miss Parker, but baby, the gossip brought me back. It just resurrected me. I done had I got a second win from somewhere. A second win from somewhere. Okay? So look, Simon decided with his simple self, he decides to get his empty-headed tail on the empty net. And he says, and let me quote him, because I don't believe in lying on nobody. I don't. It's not my style. I'm never going to do it. Okay? Never going to do it. But I want y'all to be aware of the statement that he made that got him dragged. Because when I say he was dragged, baby, the dragging they gave that man, ooh-wee. Like I say, we're going to give him a slight drag. Them children ripped the skin off Simon Guobadia's knees. They did that. So the statement he made was, Enter the comments when you secured an international passport and secured your first stamp entry. Travel and come chat with me. Your dream vacation is my lifestyle. Okay? Hashtag Gemini man loading. Okay. First of all, I was tickled. I was tickled. First of all, I personally felt as though, y'all know what I feel. I feel like him and Porsha is running the scam of the century. I feel like them two creatures, them cretins, is in on this thing together. I feel like they running the scam of the century. And after what we found out, I kind of see why she would be running the scam of the century. Bravo was laying in wait for her. And as much as we may have found out, something tells me Porsha might have found out even sooner. Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady, y'all better get at her to get your Mary Kay needs. She fast, she friendly, and she even got discontinued items. It's Miss Sparkle, y'all. Thank you for being number 77. I appreciate it. Oh, yes. Yes, that's what he said. So now let me tell you. No, baby, that wasn't petty. That was ignorant. And I'm going to give you 100 reasons why. Now, first, I'm going to let you hear what the children had to say. Because the children on the internet, listen, we raised some unruly kids. I don't even know. I'm not responsible for these children. Some of y'all raised some of these children that's on this internet. This young lady, okay, Fumilola, says, Peter hot step so Simon can walk her. This one says, his whole personality is centered on having money. People like this don't have much else to offer, but it gets worse. He said, people who do fraud kill me. Like we could live that life. We don't want to go to the slammer pops. I'm telling y'all, it only gets worse from here. Somebody says, oh, Jesus, letting an illegal immigrant talk to you crazy is wild. Does he even have legal citizenship? Girl, sit down. He confident like he can't get deported now. So that y'all see where this is going. D churn took the gloves off. They said, hey, Simon, peep this. They went in. But I got to give him a slight drag. Yes, Velda, him and Porsha ain't doing nothing but running a scam. They ain't fooling me. But I'm starting to see why Porsha pulled the switcheroony and pulled the scam. Now it's making sense. A whole lot is making sense. And I want y'all to follow me on this because I have theories. And I want y'all to follow me on the theories because, right? With these theories, if I am indeed correct, and I believe that I am, a lot more that took place in the past is going to make sense now. Okay? Yes, this is what the children said. They went in. So, anywho, my first issue with this statement is, Simon, a passport ain't no flex. Simon, what do you mean international passport? In America, we don't need a passport to go from state to state. So how would you get a domestic passport? If you gonna get a passport, it's gonna have to be international. If you're not traveling internationally, sugar, you don't need a passport. Can we be clear? Can we be clear? Clear. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you ignorant and pull a few 419s. You get to thinking that you're smarter than your average bear. You get to thinking that. Oh, no. And we still going to, hold on. And I'm not a Porsha fan, baby. But I'm still going to mock Porsha for, not Porsha, but Fallon for hunching the pool boy. The pool boy. How you hunch the pool boy and get left by Father Time. That's going to always be a drag. That's going to be a drag forever. There's nothing she going to ever say that's going to clean up that you hunched the pool boy, bought him a pickup truck. You engaged him, bought him an engagement ring, became a baby mama for the 4th time. That's a dusty foot hooker. She ain't even dusty foot. Fallon is a dusty back. She's a dusty back from way back. You got 4 children and 4 baby daddies. This heifer could hold a whole convention just from the people who done marched through her coochie. 1 million served like the golden arches. Oh no, we dragging forever. You don't even need a coin to take a turn on that ride. All you got to do is fold towels and sweep the floors real good, and she gonna bust it wide open like the good book. So no, we ain't coming in here to cape for that hooker either. The hell with little dingy yellow with her dusty back. She wasn't even smart enough to say money for hand back for ground. She said, look in my direction, back for ground. Hello, good night. Now, we ain't finna play them games. We don't cap for dusty backs around here. We ain't capping for no dusty backs. Okay, y'all put it in the chat. No dusty backs. Because I don't want nobody to think, because I'm getting ready to snap up Porsha, that I'm for Fallon. Because I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like nothing about it. Everybody in the chat put no dusty backs. Okay, we not capping for no dusty backs. You laying on your back for the towel boy, for the pool boy. The hell? Fallon up here catching poverty of the coochie. I be John Brown if we capping for a dusty back. I don't want. That's what I want to see in the chat, DV. No dusty backs. No dusty backs. Hey, Tay. Yvette say no dusty backs at all. Yeah, she put some flavor on it. No dusty backs. Hey, bro. Michael Alexander's number 83. Okay. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hell to the no. Don't come in here thinking we capping for that hooker. We not. Not on my watch. No dusty backs. Now back to the issue at hand. Okay. Passports is gonna have to be international, because if you ain't traveling out the country, you don't need them. So that's again what happens when you out here pulling big scams and whatnot. And I know that was in your past, so I ain't trying to drag you with your past. Everybody got one, Lord knows I do. But when you out here, you done did what you needed to do. Okay. Hey, one nurse Courtney, that's right. No dusty backs. All right. You done did what you need to do to get the money, but now you up here talking ignorant on the internet because you feel like it's only Americans picking and poking with you. Baby, it's other people clowning you too. And the fact that you over here trying to make your little slick comments, trying to be anti-black American, like at the end of the day, baby, don't slide over here with your anti-black. Don't slide over here with your anti-black. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because at the end of the day, baby, that passport ain't no flex. That your international passport, you mean a regular passport, you dummy. You big dummy. It's one thing to look like Shrek. You ain't got to think like an ogre. You ain't got to do that, Simon. You don't live in the swamp. You not from far, far away. Donkey ain't your best friend. You got the teeth of the donkey, but donkey ain't your best friend. Okay, it's a regular passport. But a passport ain't a flex over here, sugar. Now, that passport is a flex where you're from. It's real regular over here. So, see, this is why I tell people don't get cute, because, see, then when it's time for us to get cute, then it turns into a beauty pageant, and sometimes we just be a little bit cuter. How you flexing on a passport when we got Bubba, Eddie, Tyrone, Daquan Tavius, and Potato Alicious and them getting passports to go buy Cooter Pop in third world countries? And the only reason they ain't buying Cooter Pop in the third world country where you're from is because they don't want that flavor. Because they could get it real cheap there. And you know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying, Simon. Especially them girls where you from, because you know them girls where you from. A lot of them done slid over there to Italy and selling more coochie than Van Camp got poking beans. So now let's not get cute, Simon. Because you know cute ain't never been on your resume. We seen your old pictures, your new pictures. Hell, we could see your future pictures and know cute ain't never been on your resume. Now, I ain't going to talk about your churn because I'm a good Baptist. But you know what I'm saying. You don't know nothing about cute. Nothing. You can't even keep a cute woman. One of them went to hunching the towel boy and the other one just hauled tail on you in public. She might sneak around with you behind closed doors. But she showed haul tail in public. She put, listen, wasn't that the Gap man? I never ever had a love. Put the pedal to the metal and burn rubber on me. Charlie. Come on, Simon. Don't get cute. Don't get cute, because we cuter now. Angela said, I just got up off the floor hollering. No dusty backs. I'm just keeping it real. This is why people need to watch their mouth. Be careful. Be careful. Because see, I don't feel that good today. And when I don't feel that great, my mouth, the filter is faulty. It be just flapping in the breeze. It be just lagging and doing all kind of little funny stuff. So you should be careful, Simon. Okay? Okay? Thank you. And apparently she did. This ain't a hate on one and big up the other channel either. She did. She got her money and she bonked out, whether it's a scam or not. From the time we seen her with him, all we seen her do was go on vacation. Now, I mean, I like to think I ain't no ugly girl in my book. I got a big old donkey too. I still ain't ran up on nobody had me on vacation for 2-3 years solid. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta stay within your parameters when you go for the drag. When I go for the drag, I drag where I can go. Hey KK, I can go. Stay can ogres run. He need to do a cry Reese. He sure do. He need to drop the mic and haul tail like he seen the process server. Thank you for being 87 KK. But now that was just a little light drag for Simon. Simon, be careful, baby. Be careful. Don't, we done already clocked you for having people in your comments calling Negroes zacatas. Like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your crew, Simon. Watch your mouth. Watch your crew. Because Kendrick Lamar said it best. You might run over here to imitate heritage, baby, but you can't imitate this violence. Remember where you are. This ain't your house. This ain't your house. That's all I'm saying. This ain't your house. Be careful. Okay, y'all. You see Drake done had to sell all his stuff and get to getting. Don't join him. Don't join him because we tolerating you now. We ain't got no beef, but you need to watch yourself. Hey, Junie B, my pretty girl. Thank you for being number 90. So now moving right along. Why are we on that right there, right? Let me do my Birdman. Y'all, I think we might have cracked the case. So y'all remember when Porsha had that little ghetto show. Let me close these lines a little bit because it's too much light. And it's getting on my nerves. So I feel like if it's getting on my nerves, it's probably getting on y'all nerves too. Right? Probably. Y'all ain't gonna tell me. But anyway, y'all remember when Porsha had that little ghetto show. The Porsha Family Matters or Williams, or whatever the hell that thing was called, with her and her family. She had a mama, the grandmama. She had the cute cousin, the big ugly cousin with the melting face. She had the auntie that looked like a bulldog. Didn't know if she wanted to be a Christian or a shaman. All them crazy, confused people. Y'all remember that? Dennis came with his mama with the scarecrow wig and everything, right? And during that show, that's when we found out, okay? Because I told y'all, I love when the pieces to a puzzle start to come together. I told y'all. I told you. I said it. Remember when everything happened when she said he was in my DM first and he said, no, she was in my DM first. And then when she went on Watch What Happens Live, she had to clarify, right? She had to clarify. And then when she had to clarify, I had heard, hey, Peaches and Cream girl, I had heard that she was having a baby, so I knew he was going to need comforting. And see, if y'all recall back when all that was happening, Simon busted that out before Fallon even had a chance to spill her own tea, that she was indeed pregnant from the pool boy. Okay. And I was like, dang, that's a heavy accusation. And people do what they always do. Vita, thank you for being 95. Peaches, thank you for being 92. People do what they always do. They take what's on the surface and start trying to drag. Baby, no, the deep drag come when you wait and pay attention. The patient dog gets the fattest bone. The patient dog gets the fattest bone. Let me tell you something. Now, when he said that, everybody jumped on, oh, he being sassy. Oh, he being sassy. Yeah, the hell with that. Pay attention to what this sassy Negro is saying. Why would this man say she pregnant? Nobody knew she was pregnant. She wasn't showing that she was pregnant. She even did the interview with Up and Adam after that, wearing that white suit like a televangelist, up there fake crying and stuff, trying to act like trying to act like Mary the Mother of God, when really she was, you know, Mary Magdalene or Rahab or Vashti or somebody. Nasty self. Up there pregnant, but she was wearing looser fitting clothes. She was still hiding it. Vintage, thank you for being 96, girl. And so when he said that, I'm like, yo, he know all her business. You sitting up in a property I own right now, pregnant for another man. Y'all remember that? And I was like, dang, girl, somebody in your camp talking. Just like whoever was hanging around Drake was telling all his business. I was like, who is telling this girl business? So when everything came out about the DMs and Porsha was like, well, I just wanted to comfort him because I heard that she was pregnant. I told y'all then, Porsha snitched on that girl. Porsha the one told that man that girl was hunching that pool boy and got pregnant. That's where it came from. That ain't came from no childhood trauma. He go get women that like money because that's all he got to offer. Look at it. But listen, so I said she snitched. And if y'all remember back then, I was like, well, who told? Who the hell told? I'm like, was Fallon running her mouth? Was she trying to make friends with Kenya and them and somebody repeated it? Did she really think Porsha was her friend and told her business? But I'm like, no, she ain't really know Porsha like that. So who was she talking to? Who did she tell her business to? In walk season 16. Who we got? This girl that looked like a Tommy Lee knockoff. Talking about, oh, keep these hoes guessing. Keep these hoes guessing. And you can tell she got fake teeth because she keep going. Like, girl, listen. I'm so tired of y'all with them goddamn acrylic fingernail teeth. Look like you got somebody white toenails in your mouth. It looks ridiculous. Keep these hoes guessing. I want to see edges. I want to see your edges. And I'm sitting there like, what's wrong with this hooker? Something wrong with her. And I said, I don't know if I'm a like her, but I thought she was bothering with Kenya because I'm like, who else would you be bothering about? Let you see they were scalp and edges and all that. And I'm like, can't be Porsha because Porsha sell wigs. So you can't be talking about somebody who shamelessly wears her wigs. She's proud of her wigs, make her money for her wigs. Yes, them teeth with serial numbers. Okay. And so in walks this girl. And I didn't know what was up. And somebody in my replay comment said it. Yes, Diddy. Girl, say it again. I'm that girl. She said like a bloody donkey. That's what they look like. She was up there looking like a donkey on the edge. A donkey on the goddamn edge. KK said, do you believe now the voice real? No, I don't. I still believe they scamming and I'm going to get to it. If y'all let me cook, I promise I'm going to land the jet. I'm going to land the jet. Hey, it's me, Lisa Lee. Yes, that's how I feel. This them acrylic nail teeth. So look. I couldn't figure it out. Somebody went in my replay comments yesterday and they said, that's that girl cousin. That's Fallon cousin. I said, that's a cousin. I said, is that why she ghetto? Because we can tell Fallon ghetto as a dingy paper food stamp back when they had blue dollars and brown fives. Just an old dingy crumpled up paper food stamp. So I said, is that why she ghetto? So I said, I'm going to let it cook. I'm not jumping on nothing when it's fresh. I don't care how I'm feeling. I ain't jumping on it. Baby, why I managed to get my hips over to the Twitter. And it's an account that be getting some real dirt. I don't know who this lady is, but she's funny. Mad Beefs. So I'm looking at Mad Beefs. And she said, them hoes is cousins. Then it was people saying that the girl Brittany, Edie, was going around telling people they was not cousins. I say, y'all is cousins or y'all ain't cousins. Like, what is it? So, I got my notebook. Mm-hmm. So they saying the rumor was that is the girl cousin. I said, yes, girl, them colored food stamps. Yes. The ones you used to be able to drive by and you would see the people waiting outside to get them. And then we would catch them and buy them up off them. Oh, don't act like I'm the only one that bought some stamps. I'll buy some now. Don't push me. I'll do it. So, especially with the price of groceries. So the rumor got out that that was her cousin. Now, apparently, these heifers thought they was slick, went trying to like unfollow each other and stuff, or like unlike pictures and whatnot. People done call them slipping. Honey, yes, Vita, the birds is singing. People done call them slipping. Went and found a post. I got the screenshot. Went and found a post from 2020 where Brittany was liking Fallon's pictures from back in 2020. And apparently at one point, Brittany was going by the last name, not Brittany, but Fallon was going by the last name Edie as well. And that ain't all. That ain't all. So anyway, not only was he was she going by the same last name, but apparently there's some pictures in circulation, and it's been on record that when Rick Ross was dating her, because Rick Ross used to date this girl Brittany Edie. And they say that this was back in 2020. No, this was no 2016. 2016 they was going together, and then people was clowning her in 2020 because she had to start selling insurance. Okay, but apparently they had went on vacation. Yes, it was the $65 book for $45. Thank you so much for being culturally, historically accurate. Yes, $45 you could buy the $65 paper food stamp book. That is absolutely correct. That is the exchange rate. Okay. So it's pictures of her with them when Rick Ross was taking Brittany Edie on vacation back in 2015, 2016 or whatever, when he was rolling around in the hay with this lady. And this is telling me Rick Ross got a fetish. Let me find out Rick Ross the one bought her them acrylic nail teeth, because you know his baby mama Tia got them teeth. Then he started going with that girl, what's her name? Oh Lord, if I wasn't trying to say that child name, I could have said it. Christina. Whatever the latest one was with the little bitty head, she seemed like a nice girl. The one his baby mama kept picking on. He went and bought her them great big old teeth. And now we see this girl, Brittany Edie, she got these great big old teeth. Rick Ross got a tooth fetish. I don't know whether it's a horse fetish, a donkey fetish, whatever. But so I said all that to say this. They trying to deny, oh, we not cousins, but in reality, that's your cousin. That's your cousin. And if y'all not real cousins, y'all play cousins. Y'all hoes was close enough that y'all was going by the same name. Now, I don't know whether that meant that Fallon was messing with one of her cousins and was just going by that name, or whether it's really blood in the mix. But if y'all ain't real cousins, y'all hoes is fake cousins, okay? Now, girl, why is you talking about Porsha and we ain't got to that part? If you want to go and read Porsha's 5th grade reading book, go read it. We're not talking about that over here. You got to stay on topic in my chat, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Hey Lola, thank you for being 103. So anyway, that ain't all about this heifer. Yeah, Rick Ross got them the same teeth. If you go with Rick Ross, you're gonna get them teeth. Okay. If you want you some acrylic fingernail teeth, go talk to Rick Ross. He gonna get you some. He got his baby mama Tia some teeth, and she say she almost died getting them teeth. Okay, and she always walking around licking them. I'm just saying. Back to the notes. Now, here's the part that I want you to catch and catch hard. They're saying this girl is friends with Shamia. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Did it marinate yet? She friends with Shamia. So now let's go back to what we do know. Porsha was in that inbox. Why? Because she heard that girl was pregnant. How? If her good friends is friends with Shamia, and Shamia done messed around and told Porsha that girl was knocked up for the pool boy, that's how Porsha got in that girl business. That would also explain why this girl was down to try to get on this show. And was down to get on this show to try to help Bravo ambush Porsha. So Bravo was in on this ambush. Ain't no way in hell that Bravo just miraculously, just coincidentally decide to test this particular girl for the show and pick her for the final cast for the season 16 as soon as Porsha coming back. See, this is starting to tell me your Candy Delight, this is getting good. I see a tangled web. Say Chicklet Tea, just like what Dennis the Menace gave Mr. Wilson. Hello, good night. It's given she heard it from Shamia, who heard it from this Tommy Lee knockoff with them acrylic toenail teeth. Shamia obviously ain't spilled nothing. It looks like she spilled Fallon's teeth. G Sawyer, I don't know what to do with you. You got to keep up, baby. You just have to. Lola say, do they have a pass the bride service going on? I don't know nothing about no pass the bride. I'm in this tangled web, and I'm not getting out of there till we unravel this whole thing in order. In that order. So Bravo magically just come up with this girl that is friends with Shamia, but cousins, or at the very least play cousins with Fallon. Fallon was pregnant from the pool boy. Porsha heard about it before the man knew anything. I'm convinced of that. And she jumped in that inbox and she snitched on that girl with information that Shamia got from that girl. Not a girl on the show. You not finna convince me Bravo didn't know. Bravo knew about this. This was a plot. These people, that's why they was willing to offer to pay whatever they had to pay to get Porsha back on that show, because they already had this girl in the clutch. They already had her cuffed and waiting in the clutch. Like, no, we need Porsha back on here to make this work. We need Porsha back on here to make this work. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like Porsha must have got wind of it. That's how she went from be his piece, he all mine, to we getting a divorce, don't you hide none of your stuff, because it's fake as hell. This further proves that her and Simon is scamming their black behinds off. Y'all scamming because you got wind of the takedown. They was gonna try to ambush Porsha, and Porsha must have got wind of it. That's the only thing makes sense. Because think about it now. If the girl told Shamia something on the cool, yeah, it show up with Rick Ross and them. I'm telling you. Y'all know I don't make up stories. I'll unravel, but I ain't finna tell no lies. Emma ain't raised us like that. Candy Delight say Bravo be knowing dirt on them heifers before they realize they got played. Well, apparently Porsha got wind and this mess done turned sideways on their neck. Okay? You just gonna watch the scam go down. Well, baby, it's looking good. It's giving Ocean's 11. Listen. Hey, Kira Bright, thank you for being 104. So dig now. Dig. They got a plan. They gonna ambush Porsha with this girl. I believe that's why Fallon Dumbtail was hanging around Dennis like, oh, this gonna upset Porsha, and then I'm gonna pop up on the show. She ain't gonna know I'm coming. You know, I think this was all supposed to be part of the ambush. Now, guess who would know a little bit more about Simon business than Bravo? Fallon. Something's telling me she know enough. She might not know enough to get him locked up just by herself, but she know enough to feed the Bravo. So they would have been able to put him on the spot and put him in that federale chair like they do everybody else. If you ever so much as took a stick of gum or you defaced the dollar bill, anything, they gonna find a way to get you. You go on Bravo, you going to jail. You better ask Joe Giudice, ask that man out there in Beverly Hills, ask Jen Shaw, ask Teresa. You going to jail, no bail in jail because you bad. Porsha got wind of that setup and got Shrek out the way. Porsha got wind of the setup and got Shrek out the way. Her and Shrek came up with this whole plan. He say he ain't going to jail. He say he Mr. Ain't going. He said he missed the ride foreign and he Mr. Ain't going. That's why the scam, because I'm like, Porsha, you literally let these people offer you all this money to get you back on this show to pull a divorce scam, to try to pull a Ashley Darby. Man, get the hell out of here. This is why. So now the girl is running around denying, oh, that ain't my cousin, that ain't my cousin. So now I want to see if you're going to follow through with bringing Fallon Dumb Behind on the show. Mm-hmm. Because, baby, that ain't going to hit like y'all thought it was. Not with her moving Shrek out the way. She done moved Shrek off the chessboard. Pound for pound, Fallon, you still look like the dummy. You stayed with this man at least a couple years. You got a baby from everybody in the world, including the pool boy, but you couldn't manage to get one baby by this big dumb money bag. You couldn't manage to get one. And all you do is make babies. Booked and busy, you not. Hustler, you're not. All you do is have babies. All you do is have babies. But you didn't manage to get a baby from the big dumb money bag. You didn't. You didn't. And then you got booted out unceremoniously while being internationally humiliated for hunching and getting pregnant for a pool boy that you had to buy a pickup truck and a ring for, who then left you and told the whole world that you groomed him. And I believe it because you're 10 years older than him. And I heard his story. I actually talked with the little young man on Instagram. He seems to be a nice little young man. Still a pool boy. Pound for pound, Porsha still come out smelling like a rose next to you. She got your dirt because your homegirl ran her mouth. Snitched on you and went on every vacation that you should have been able to go on. And then when it was all said and done, it was time for her to come back. Bravo offered her a pretty penny because she did something just that scandalous, only for her to move Shrek out the way because she got wind of your plot before it even landed. This is some mess. Y'all, this a mess. Now, this we got the facts, and then I got my theory. Because my theory is, I think Porsha found out. Because at this point, it's no longer a question whether them hoes is either blood cousins or play cousins. Y'all one of the two. You're one of the two. And quite frankly, I don't even care which one of the two it is. I don't. This is a mess. Oh, yes. Porsha was able to walk away with her dignity. She ain't got no pool boy, baby. She still got that contract in Bravo, and you do not. You run around trying to hang with the hot dog king. Ooh, this is sad. Listen, Porsha might be dumb, but that heifer ain't dumb as she pretend to be. She's nowhere near as dumb as she pretend. Porsha be playing dumb for y'all. Trina says, so you think that's why Bravo said that about Simon background check? Yep. That's why they went pulling up old arrests from the 80s and stuff, trying to set the scene. Because they had the plan to ambush Porsha and Shrek, bring in Fallon and say something inflammatory to get them feds watching. Bravo was finna get that man sent to the Hooskow. He was going to the peanut gallery. They was finna get him. They was finna get him. Poetic Lyrics say, if it's true, Shamia got a peach. She does have a peach. Shamia has a peach. I don't know about Adua Marlo, but Shamia has a peach, honey. Her and her bestie, Porsha and her bestie, both have peaches. Now, the little girl, Brittany, if she is the one that messed around and told her business to somebody that's not loyal to you, if she was the one that was dumb enough to tell Shamia, she probably felt like, oh, let's say Shamia ain't gonna do nothing. Shamia already got a husband, but Shamia best friends with Porsha. Brittany, you ain't smart. Not only did you let Rick Ross put them horse teeth in your mouth, you told your best friend or your cousin, play cousin, whatever business to Shamia, who best friends with Porsha. Girl. I wouldn't have told Shamia a goddamn thing. When I saw that she was friends with Shamia, I said, man, get the hell out of here. You got your homegirl caught. And Fallon dumb. Because as soon as she found out she was carrying that baby for the pool boy, she should have went to go visit that clinic. Candy Delight say it does sound funny because Simon want her out the house, but he traveling. Then wanted the documents from her contract. You might be on to something. Told you. Told you. Told you. Mm-hmm. These people is scamming. This is high class scamming. Reality TV scamming. They say, nah, Bravo. Shrek say he ain't going to jail. He say he missed, they ain't going. I don't know what they're going to do now. This right here sounds interesting. While she's sitting over there with them donkey teeth talking about keep them hoes gushing. Gushing. No, you need to go see a dentist and get them hoes out your mouth. Kira Bright say Bravo was mad that Porsha left the show before being confronted about her affair with Simon. They was going to get the truth out of her one way or another. Kira, they wanted to. They ain't going to be able to. Porsha finna dance them people around like the cha-cha slide. Watch. Watch. Porsha finna hit them with that cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out. Watch. God darn it. Porsha is not as dumb as she acts. She be putting on. Poetic Lyrics, I say that all the time. Porsha been playing dumb big time. And now the fact that she done hooked up with somebody that's nickel slick too. Both of them slicker than a can of oil. I don't know what Bravo finna do, baby. This ain't work. Simon say he was not finna be the first Negro y'all put in jail on Bravo. Shout out to you now, Simon. I don't like the little slick stuff you be saying, but shout out to you. Don't be that one. Don't be the first Negro they put in jail, because so far they ain't put no Negroes in jail. So far. But I think they thought they was gonna boost their ratings. They was gonna get themselves back to that #1 spot by putting your black behind in jail. D. Seanitra say, yep, Seanitra put the pieces together to the puzzle. I'm trying. I'm telling you. Kira say they gonna get Simon like they did Jen Shaw from Salt Lake. No, they not, because he not on the show. And they faking that divorce. Ain't nothing they can do. They don't, I'm telling you, she done moved Shrek out the way. Shrek gone. The plan was to get him like they got Jen Shaw. The plan was to get him like they got that man out there, what's his name, Tom Achanda. Or like they did Teresa and Joe Giudice. But Porsha moved Shrek out the way. I can't believe that y'all fell for that mess in the first place. Y'all up here talking about fake narratives that these people feeding y'all. Oh, he said this, she said that. Both of the Negroes lying. Both of them. BOFFUM. Both of them lying. I told y'all. One day y'all gonna listen to me. That's all. Leah, thank you for being number 108. Sam Lady had to finish packing. All right, girl, I hear you. Princess with the puppy, thank you for being 109. Now, Poetic Lyrics say, like when her and Dennis were supposed to get each other's names tattooed and Porsha got a symbol that meant his name. Uh-huh. That heifer slick. She's slick. She found out about this. Now, here's the question. Now, last time when we found out that she the one snitched on Fallon about punching and getting pregnant from the pool boy, we had a lingering question. The question was, who the hell told? Who was Fallon running her mouth to? Because that ain't something you go broadcasting to people. You don't meet new people and be like, girl, guess what? I'm cheating on my husband. I'm pregnant by the pool boy. That is not what happens. That's not how that works at all. That is not how that works. So I'm like, well, who told? Who did she tell? And then who told? So now we got that. I got another question. I have a question. This one is dangling out there. And I don't know how long it's going to take. Because that was what, 2 years ago that we got that piece? And I've been trying to figure out for this long, who told Fallon's business? Who told? Now we know. But now the question is, who leaked it to Porsha? Who told Porsha what the plan was in time enough for her to pull a stunt? Because she pulled a stunt. Say Porsha trying to pull a Erica Jane. She's trying to play dumb. They aren't together. She didn't know about the crimes. Watch as soon as the season over, they'll be announcing reconciliation. I already told you that. They're going to get back together. I told y'all, but don't nobody listen to me. I told y'all about Ashley Darby. I told y'all RoboCop was lying about Smeagol. What y'all say? Oh, no, she ain't going to get no money. He going to divorce her. She going to be poor. She ain't going to have nothing. I'm like, they're not getting a divorce. Why y'all so happy celebrating because you don't like people? I don't like these heifers either. But you got to think. Don't be so excited trying to celebrate the downfall of somebody you don't like that you can't see when they're playing you. Porsha been playing y'all from the minute she came back and said 5 days later, I'm getting a divorce. Don't hide none of your stuff. I'm not playing with you. I told y'all. Yeah, we know that part, baby. Yes. You say the baby daddy told? No, I don't think so. Because Dennis act like a vindictive woman. He's a bitter, vindictive woman. He wouldn't have told if he knew. Somebody in production told. I don't know. The fact that Eric Fuller left Atlanta, going to New York. Did Eric say something before he left? Who leaked it? Not in your escape, boys. Okay, Queen said, I believed you, sister. Thank you. Because I tried to tell y'all, I said they running a scam. I knew they was running a scam. And now look at it. Laid all out in front of everybody. Look at all this. Look at all this. Shamia is messy. Yes, she is. She best friends with Porsha. You think people can be that close and they ain't got nothing in common? They two of a kind. Them girls is two of a kind. And anybody who don't see that is because you didn't want to see it. Shamia act more reserved, but they the same type of people. I'm telling you. Debbie says she believed me too. Thank you, Debbie. I told y'all. I told you. That's all I got to say. I told you. What Debbie said, I knew you was gonna get to the bottom of it. It was worrying my nerves. Everything out in the open. Yes. And your Johnny Taylor voice, girl, that's my song. That's my song. Don't make me go to Club Crown over on Twitch. Lola say, Bree told Shamia told Porsha leaked it. That's exactly what happened. Y'all be saying leak. She snitched. She ain't have to tell that man your wife pregnant from the pool boy. She ain't have to do that. That's why Fallon's so mad. Because I kept trying to figure out, girl, you was hunching the pool boy. Why is you so mad? You mad because your friend ran her mouth. I feel like Fallon's still low-key trying to figure out how Porsha got the info. There it is. Say, while Shamia over there playing, she better watch her husband around Porsha too. Porsha's a big liar, always have been. Yeah. But I think them two, they're down by law. I don't think she gonna go that route. She ain't got to. But Shamia is just as, her hands just as dirty as Porsha's. Don't think it ain't. Just like I asked y'all yesterday, why on earth all of a sudden Shamia comfortable enough to get a peach? All before her husband didn't want her to be full-time on the show. But then the minute Candy gone, now you could be full-time on the show. Oh, Shamia, girl, who you fooling? You say, well, of course, that's what besties do. When the besties is trifling. Because my bestie ain't like that. She don't want nobody husband. And me neither. Yep, she wanted the money. Yep. I'm telling you. I'm that girl say, Nitra, you a real sleuth. Our own Nubian Miss Marple. Yes, I love Mrs. Marple. I knew I loved you. That's why you my girl. So y'all, we got to let it marinate, baby. Because I feel like it's going to be more unraveling. I think we're going to get more unraveling. There go Mama Peanut. She say, Porsha ain't snatching husbands like that. She snitched on somebody who ain't her friend. But you not supposed to go snitching on no married lady to her husband. Not so you can pick up the check. But my baby is 114. Thank you, Bookie. No, but that's how she got it. You say, I'm saying best is spilling tea. Yes, if I know something that's gonna help my friend, I'm gonna tell my friend. I'm sure gonna tell my friend. Poetic Lyrics say, anybody ask a question about Simon, Porsha gonna say she has a gag order. Yep, we going through a divorce. I can't talk about it. It's a gag order. We got legal stuff. We can't talk about it. I told y'all Porsha finna cha-cha slide all around that. The plan Bravo had to ambush her, lock Simon up, and get their ratings over. She moved Shrek out the way, and now you're done. You're done. Porsha scammed y'all for that contract money. I know Bravo mad as hell. Eva say, if your husband that rich, you better act like you know. Hello. She should have had on a wrought iron chastity belt. Ain't no way I'd have been hunching no pool boy. You already done married something look like that. The least you could do is stay where you could spend the money. Not that everybody know you married something look like that and then you go hunch and get pregnant by the goddamn pool boy. That's why I say, nah, no dusty backs over here. No dusty backs over here. We ain't celebrating no dusty backs. I do not feel bad for Fallon because she had some dusty back deeds. And them dusty back deeds caught up with her because she ran into somebody like Porsha who don't mind snitching on you if your man got enough money for her to spend. Okay? So Bravo sucks. It sucks to suck. Bravo, it sucks to be you. You set up a whole ambush and you failed miserably. Miserably. And I still want to know who the hell told Porsha what y'all was plotting. Y'all please hit the like button. That is the support I need. Thumbs up this video. Feel free to send a super chat, cash app, anything you want to. Okay. But we got to move on to the next piece of mess on the agenda. Now, Kel Mitchell. Oh, Kel. Kel went on Club Shay Shay. I don't know why anybody would take their behind on Club Shay Shay, the place where everybody is watching these days. That ain't like you going on there and some people gonna see it, some people ain't. Especially after Cat Williams took his tail over there and lit 2024 on fire with gasoline, kerosene, diesel, and a match. And you gonna sit on that platform and start making incendiary statements about your wife, your ex-wife, as it pertains to you saying she was infidelitous and even claiming that she's doing things out the way when it comes to the children and all like that there. And he said that she was hunching around and stuff and everything. I'm going to let y'all hear what he said. And then I got something else what I want y'all to hear. This is important, so don't you miss it. KK say, well, if that's the case, I'm happy Porsha got her coins from that network. Yeah, she definitely got her money up off them. She took the bag. She ran off on the plug twice. David said, I already know you going to find that out if I can. If it's any way for me to find out who told Porsha, I'm going to get it. Hey, Monique, see, you say Todd told it. Just kidding. You so crazy. If Todd heard it, Todd might have told it. Kira say Porsha would say do anything for a check. That high booty heifer don't discriminate. She don't. And her mama don't seem like that. I'm like, Porsha, why you like money so bad? Yes, we finna talk about Kel, baby. Yes. Because if I don't, Emma and Phil ain't my parents. If I don't tell it, Emma and Phil ain't my parents. I can tell you that. Hold on, because I gotta let y'all hear this audio. I'm be careful with Club Shay Shay. He seemed cool or whatever, but you ain't finna be striking me. So let's he said a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said about his wife first. Then we're gonna get into some other things. Lola, now you just pull that out of CNN. I'm not even highlighting that. You bugging.
Within that process, she probably should have kept that to herself. She ended up telling me that.
Okay, so y'all, we finna run this whole thing. I'm gonna let y'all hear him give us all this detail about this girl hunching other men, getting babies, and he just stayed and just out of the kindness of his heart, just stayed to see about these babies. I want y'all to hear what he said. I want y'all to tell me if it sounded stupid to you as it do to me. Okay?
Me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. You are immediately married within a lie already. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the marriage was never the same after that, was it? No, it was. This is at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is at the beginning. And so within that process, she probably should have kept that to herself. Well, you know, I'm glad she didn't. And so within that process, with that being known, it was just like, yo, with even in being, you know, the pregnancy. She almost died within the pregnancy, so that was a hard time too. Right. It was a lot, you know. It was other times she had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point. She had gotten pregnant again. Are y'all together? Yeah. And it wasn't you? No. No, Kel. It wasn't me. And you stuck around. I stuck around. But here's the thing. These were things that were being revealed. You know. She telling you this. No. How did you find this out? I want to know how you found this out. You read a letter. You got to went through the phone.
Dana know how to ask questions about that.
So how that one went. There was a thing where we weren't
fair use.
Having sex anymore. And
we wasn't having sex no more.
You weren't having sex. Clearly she was. Yeah, and just because of I knew what was going on. Right. And I was like, yo, what is even happening? You're not coming home. You're not doing all these different things. And y'all man, she not coming home. Yeah. But this was, you know, back then. Yeah. We praying for her now. It's all good. Yeah. But this was the process of what I was going through. Oh, yeah. And so now as this is going on, there was a time get some more soda. I need something strong in the soda. You're telling me that right here. Go ahead, brother. I mean, you had one. Yeah. You ordered that, but that wasn't yours. She told you. You didn't know. Yeah. You had one of your own, and she. Yeah. Well, yeah. There was a situation where there was a guy, you know, and I had a feeling, you know what I mean, that she was. Did you know it? Talking to somebody. It was one of her friends that used to come over, right? And, you know, I was working a lot. You know what I mean? So it was one of those situations. And so I was dropping off the kids, you know, and, you know, didn't go to work and, you know, how I go. And so one day I decided where I was like, yeah, I'm going to take the car and just kind of like go searching where she might be because she don't be in come home. And so I got in the whip, went driving around, saw her whip. Look different, you know, and I saw it, and I said at the hotel, I was like, yo, okay, this is a car at the hotel. I go into the lobby, you know what I mean, to go walk into the lobby. Turns out dude just come walking down the lobby about to go to the car, you know, my car, and then she was driving, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? Take me upstairs. Take me, let's go to the elevator, let's go together. You know what I mean? And he's like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And we go up, we don't need to fight, let's go. Yeah. Because I already know what it is. Right. So we go up. Of course, she's surprised. Oh, you know, within the room. And, you know, we walk in. You know, I walk in there, and I'm just like, hey, okay, so this is what's going on. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? All right, and this is what you're doing. Cool. Okay, so, and I walk out, because I'm like, I'm not about to fight over someone that... She already made a decision. Yeah, you made your decision. We done been through it. Did she, like, come out and let me explain? Yeah. What did that explain? Offer without explanation. Let me explain. I'll go to the car. After I went to the car, then there was this, I was like, yo, I need to go back. And I went back because now I was like, well, I felt disrespected, so now I need to go do something. I went back, so then I'm going back up there. Cops came, everybody came up at that point. And I remember this cop told me, he said, hey, yo, I seen this type of woman, this situation. You need to get out of this situation. You know what I mean? You need to get out of this situation. Like, you know, like a goofy still stayed around.
Oh, you know what I mean? Goofy.
We said we was trying to make it work for the kids. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work for the kids. But it just wasn't working out. You know what I mean? Trying to make it work. And she ended up getting pregnant by another guy. Now, how that situation happened was that I was at the hospital. She had a sickle cell trait. So she ended up, you know, I'm thinking it's that. We go in there and the doctor comes in and says, yeah, so you lost the baby. And I was just like, hey, yo, what? You lost the baby? And I'm like, oh, I know that's not mine. And so I lost the baby and and I'm like, okay, so she was pregnant at that time. And this was just like, what was going on? You know what I mean? Within the relationship. That was rough. But then it's also doing movies, doing TV shows, doing all these things as this is going on, not really telling anybody anything. Right. I wasn't telling my parents, telling my family.
He wasn't telling nobody.
You know, so now all these situations are happening, and I get to the point where I'm at, 2004. I get a phone call, and she's this guy, that she wants to be with, and I was just like, okay, yeah, y'all need to be together. You know what I mean? Like, let's do this. And I just felt like at that point it needs to be a reset button. Just because I looked at my parents and how beautiful the relationship was, and how this relationship was not being that at all, and how what I thought marriage would be wasn't that at all. And then even just the navigation of this industry as well, and what was going on. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to hit an off button at that point, and I felt like that was the answer. Right. At the hotel in Canada, on the other side of a balcony, I tell people, I heard something tell me, hey, yo, Kel, get into a room, lock the door, and get off this balcony. I know that was God now. But at that time, I said it was a person, but I know it was God that told me to.
So, and then he closed it with the sympathy plea. I'm in Canada at the Sun Hotel on the other side of the balcony, and a voice told me to go inside and lock the door. Negro, please. Now, I'm going to break down all the reasons why this don't make no sense. I promise you I am. I promise you I am. We're gonna deal with all these reset buttons, off buttons, all this mess. But that ain't all, and I want y'all to get this, okay? So now, let's hear what he had to say about the childrens, okay? Let's hear what he had to say about the childrens.
I'm going to make your life a living hell. I don't want you. You need to stay. That was the thing. And even through the process of everything that we had gone through.
And she still wanted you to stay?
Yeah, she went so far as to change the kids' names. She alienated me from my children. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have baby fathers and that don't want to.
We have baby fathers. He's a whole couple.
In my children's life, right? My two oldest children. When that was taken away to a thing where I'm going to court, right? And I'm fighting to see my children, meaning that let's finish this divorce. She didn't want the divorce to end. So in her mind, it's just like, oh, well, no, I'm going to make this go on as long as possible. Right. And I'm going to court and she's not showing up. I'm trying to go find out where they're at. You know what I mean? And I can't go. I'm trying to go to the house and like, yo, what's going on? And she called the cops because I want to see the kids and he tried to break in. Our dude's going along with it. And I'm just like, okay, so I'm not going to do that no more. Let's do this the legal way.
Right.
And now you're going to court. And the house was already in foreclosure. Already. It was already upside down. Because I was allowing her, another thing I was doing was allowing her to deal with all the money. So I would just use, do the creative side of things. And I would work, here's the money. Everything started being revealed to me after the divorce. Where it's like, oh, money here, there, where the money was going, why we ended up being where there was no money anymore, my name being signed on different things, my name forged on different things. Everything was being revealed to a point where it was very shocking. And now I'm trying to rebuild my career as well while this is going on.
Right.
The house
I don't believe none of that.
was that now the house needed to be sold. The house was in my name, always still in my name. Her credit debt was crazy already. She had a past I didn't know about that was a criminal past already that I didn't know about. So it was just like all these things were being revealed. And I'm not doing this because I didn't know you was going to ask that question. So I'm not doing this to bash her because I feel like we need to pray for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still continue to pray for her. And I have two beautiful children that came out of the
brought the kids in.
Child, you ain't got no children. You a cuckold. Now quit lying. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear what she said. I'm not going to talk about what she said this time just yet. We're going to get to what she said in rebuttal to this in a minute. Okay? There's my beautiful niece. Hey, Couture Babe. Thank you for being like number 124. But what we finna listen to, man, is what she said a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think a lot of people in the entertainment industry are...
This from a year ago, y'all.
So I'll give a little bit to the backstory. He comes back from New York after he has told me that he cheated on me with a prostitute. I cussed him out.
With a prostitute?
Told him that I was no longer going to be with him anymore. And I told him that I was going to break off the engagement, and I was moving my stuff out. I told him that I was just done. I was never going to talk to him. I was never going to talk to him again, and I was just done with the whole entire relationship. That's what I did. I was a kid. I was 18 years old, and I felt bad, and I'm like, maybe I should give him another chance because I'm not having sex with him. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not having sex with him. Okay, he orders a prostitute. Like, you know, I just had to think about it. Like, all right, I guess. Instead of moving out like I was planning to do, I decided to go ahead and give him one more chance. He had also told me that he was going to commit suicide, and he was very depressed, and he was crying. So I decided to just surprise him. And when I came into the house and I surprised him, I heard kind of like some talking, and but it could have been a television. So anyway, I opened up the guest bedroom, and when I opened up the guest bedroom door, Nick Cannon was standing on top of the bed in my cheerleading outfit.
Nick Cannon was standing on the bed.
The entire cheerleading outfit, except for the socks and the shoes. And Kel was like laying down in the covers. Thank you, laying down in the covers. Like kind of like halfway in the covers. And Nick was on top of the bed, kind of at the foot of the bed. And so extremely awkward. And I was like, I think we all just kind of looked at each other for a second. And the next thing I know, Nick starts doing a cheer. I'm not trying to call anybody gay. I don't know what anybody is as far as what their sexual orientation is. Okay. I have no idea what anybody's sexual orientation is. Both of them I know have children, and both of them like women. When I think about it now, I think about, you know, the fact that Nick had on my full cheerleading outfit. I don't even know how long Nick was there. I have no idea. I don't even know. I wasn't there the whole day, so I don't know how long Nick was there. But Nick did stay with us when he would do the show. And he would stay with us, and because San Diego was 2 hours away, and Nick was just up and coming, and so he would stay with us sometimes. And, you know, I mean, Kel was a comedian. Nick is a comedian. I was pissed off at the fact that he had on my cheerleading outfit because I have OCD, and I hate it when people touch my things or wear my things. And I was really pissed off, too, because he had his, you know, man parts in my briefs. In my dang briefs. He kind of did a joke, and, you know, he did his little hawushka hat to go with some little cheer, and it was kind of funny, but, like, again, it was still weird. I think Nick left in my things. Like, Nick got out of there so quick. He got out of there so quick and fast. And then when Kel was like, I'm so sorry. He was like, it won't happen again. Nick won't come over unless you're here or something like that. And when I think about it now, that's very weird that he would say that. Like Nick can't come to the house unless you're here. Like, I mean, I'm just in hindsight. This is all in hindsight. Back then, I just was like, all right, okay. I mean, I believed him. I believed that, you know, Kel told me that he was just joking around. And I mean, I have seen them both in sketch comedy wearing women's clothing. So I didn't think that was so strange. But once again, this was way back in the day. I was 18 years old, and I didn't even really know about like bisexuality or people that were bisexual or, you know, what that meant. I just thought it was just gay and straight. And I thought Kel was straight. I thought they put on women's clothing for comedy. So I thought it was funny.
Okay, so they said a year ago. And to the point that Peanut just made, she could be sued for saying that. And it's been a whole year. Ain't nobody sued her. Nick Cannon ain't sued her. And neither has Kel Mitchell. Which says to me, for this lady to make such a claim boldly on the internet a whole year ago, Kel Mitchell, you went on Club Shay Shay thinking that was going to be your chance to clear your name. Baby, we ain't forgot that girl said you was under the covers, halfway under the covers, watching Nick Cannon stand up on the bed in a cheerleading outfit while he danced for you. And he used to stay over at the house sometime. And the girl had to quit you because you paid for a pro. You went to rent a booty. Okay, rent a booty. I need a cutie is what you said. And they rented you a booty. Rented you a cutie over at Rent a Booty. And when she caught you, she said she was going to be done with you. And she said, I'm going to take him back. I'm going to surprise him. And she went over there and got surprised. Surprise, surprise. She got it. Yeah, her story ain't never changed. So he took his little fresh tail over there to Shay Shay, thinking Shannon Sharp can help you. Hell, you had Shannon shook up, turned upside down, gave that man gave him scarlet fever. He had Ebola. You gave him fever because he's trying to figure out how this woman is hunching around getting babies on you and you still there. Who does that? Sir, who does it? Nobody. That's who. Nobody. Not a soul, not one single solitary soul, not one person would do what you claim you did. You, sir, are a big liar. Now let's go a little bit further into what she had to say. She said she was 18 when this in here happened. He claimed she had got pregnant and got an abortion before the marriage. She said that she was 18. He claimed she had a criminal past before they got together. She was 18. So when was the criminal past? In juvie? Yeah. Rent a booty. He went to rent a booty and got a cutie. Yeah, they were shaking their pom-poms. Yes. Oh, not play but not say. Don't do that. Quiet Storm say that would explain why Nick go through all these women. He looking for what is with a man. Sometimes it be like baby reindeer. They trying to make things make sense. They got to indulge heavily to make things make sense. Lord, here she go with it. Tonight I want to dance for you. I ain't studying y'all. So he hit her back then with the, I'm gonna commit suicide, I'm depressed. But you wasn't too depressed to be in the bed under the covers while Nick Cannon is wearing your girlfriend's cheerleading uniform, cheering for you and dancing around and giving you a show. Kira Bright says, Siri, play Salt Shaker by Yin Yang. On the floor, wide open. Skeet so much they call her Billy Ocean. Roll. Yes, honey. Like a 18-wheeler. That's what she ran into. So then Nick got shook up. He tried to play it off, gonna do a cheer, and then ran out of there in the girl outfit. And his response was, I'm sorry. I won't let Nick come over no more unless you home. Like Nick is a woman. Wait a minute. I won't let Nick come over no more unless you home. And see, it sounds like at that time, Lil Mama wasn't ready to admit that this young man had some proclivities that she wasn't privy to. She wasn't ready to admit that to her 18-year-old self. Okay? Hey, Lady Blue, thank you for being number 129. Thank you. So listen. No, Belize is trying to find Salt Shaker. See there? I'm trying to tell you. Lulu say, it's unfortunate. Allegedly, his daughter trolls are coming after because of his lies. Hold on. There's more. We ain't through. You would think I'm through, but I'm not. No. Bye. Because we're going to get to the child later because the baby done had something to say. And I don't blame her because he up here saying stuff and he claimed the lady changed the children name and all that. Okay. Now I'm going to let y'all hear what the wife had to say in response, because I let y'all hear what she said a year ago. Now I'm gonna let y'all hear what she say now, because see, apparently she done had enough of this Negro running around lying. Now that's what it's giving to me. It's giving, I'm sick of you lying, and you gonna stop all that goddamn lying. Now that's what it's giving me. I'm gonna let y'all hear what she said. It's audio time. It is audio time. So turn your sound up. Let's go.
So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant? Because it was not me. Like, who was this? And then other things like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for like years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like,
because he sure ain't mentioned that.
How does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago. And it's just kind of odd, like, how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know. Do you remember your daughter in a car accident? You remember your son losing his tooth? You remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember
took the children money
completely? So
wait a minute.
Kel, who is
she say, do you remember taking the children money? I want y'all to pay attention to what this girl is saying, because he's trying to pretend like he was broke because of her. I want y'all to listen. She about to tell you something.
And then other thing, physically, mentally abusive. Do you remember that you used to beat me and hit me and choke me and strangle me when I would come out the hospital because I have the sickle beta thalassemia disease? Do you remember that? Do you remember that you were addicted to sex? Do you remember that? Do you remember me catching you with a man? Do you remember that? Do you remember you using the money that I created to pay for an entire woman's place? Do you remember that? Do you remember, taking the kids to Chicago and not telling me? Do you remember unilaterally filing for divorce and then moving back in with your mistress? Do you remember that? Your memory is so strange. Like, do you remember that you didn't have any money for, physically, the studio told you that, basically told everybody that you were dead. And so I had to,
because he wasn't making no money.
Do you remember that I wanted to be a mathematician, but instead I decided to be in a rap group with you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that when no one else was talking about you, I produced and wrote Kel videos live? Do you remember? Do you remember I also wrote and produced Ganked? Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie that you did with Cedric the Entertainer? You know, the one that I gave you? Do you remember that you took that and you sold it for $2,500?
Ooh.
Do you remember that? Because your memory is so interesting to me, because I don't know why you didn't remember that I don't even like bodily fluids.
Oh.
So that I was actually relieved to find out when you were cheating. When I found out you were cheating, I was relieved. Did you remember that? The studio told you that, remember that? Do you remember that I lost my virginity to you? Do you remember that?
Why he claiming she was pregnant when they got married?
So your memory is interesting. So I think we should, let's figure out, let's sit down. Let's have a sit down and let's think about, this memory. I have a few items that might, jog your mind to help you with some of that memory. I don't know if this is like, beginning Alzheimer's or something, but yeah, let's talk about it though, because I'm ready. Remember that? I'm still trying to figure out why everyone is like really truly believes this man's ridiculous lies. Pregnant by 3 different men. Come on, Kel, are you okay? I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because there's nothing wrong with this man just being accountable, but of course he cannot be accountable. He can't be accountable, right? So you want to go and tell some story, I'm pregnant by 3 different men while I'm married to you, dude? Are you okay? This is the story that I guess he's been telling people. He's been telling this story to people, and I'm sure the story has now morphed into 5 different men. Or I don't know how many men it takes for somebody to not like me. Like, you're trying to get people not to like me or to think I'm some whore, and that somehow will change the reality of what happened, but that's just not how it works at all. And no, I was never pregnant, and no, I never cheated on Kel. And the children that he has, that he and I have together, are his children, and he's had the DNA test. He had the DNA test immediately because,
Oh, he had a whole DNA test in line.
Doing horrible things. I'm still trying to figure out why everyone is like really truly believes this man's ridiculous lies. Pregnant by 3 different doing horrible things is that he's doing it for a reason. And so Kel wants to give himself a reason, and his reasoning behind why he was abusive, why he tried to kill me, is because I was pregnant by other men during our marriage. And that is so far away from the truth. I don't even, it's so hard trying to disprove something that is not even possible. This is not even a possibility. For Kel to say this, not even possible. And so for him to say this, it just shows, you have serious mental problems, and you are trying to, gather your man fans up. So you go on Club Shay Shay and you try to get the men to, go against me because I'm a whore. And that must be like, I'm smart. I raised these kids all by myself without him involved. He was not involved at all. He actually intentionally tried to make sure that the children had a very terrible life by selling their property, using their college money, using my daughter's wedding fund for his wedding. I mean, all of these terrible things. So he's trying to figure out a way to justify that behavior.
Wait, she said he used the children college fund and his daughter's wedding fund to pay for his wedding to the next girl?
That is so far away from the truth. I don't even, it's so hard trying to disprove something that is.
I don't know why it's fair.
This is not even a possibility. For Kel to say this, not even possible.
She ended up telling me.
So
things is that he's doing it for a reason. And
so she basically thinking what I'm thinking. She doing that to get people on his side, because ain't nobody forgot about her saying that she caught you. It was a little turd burglary going on, and that's cool if that's what you do. But now your way to try to get your manhood back is to demonize her. You got to make her be a whore. She got to be a whore to cover up for your turd burglary, and the fact that you didn't take care of your children, and the fact that she didn't go get her a man because you kept hoeing around and you was getting men. She didn't go try to get a man cuter than you. She said you took DNA tests. You demanded DNA tests on them children, and you know them children is your children, and you up here telling people they ain't your children, talking about we got baby daddies. Well, who the hell is the baby daddies if you took the DNA test? Knuckle. Miss Parker, you say she not lying. I remember the situation about him bringing the kids to Chicago and she ain't know. Yeah, I don't know why they had it sped up, baby. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you, he's disgusting. Hey, Stoner Gaming, what's up, boo? Listen, hold on. There's more. I wish it wasn't, but it is. So the baby done weighed in, okay? Her name is Allure Mariah, or at least that's her handle. Allure Mariah done had something to say, honey. She say, Dad, I honestly don't understand why you keep putting this out here when I told you how men and I have been, how men I have been contacting me, I guess have been contacting me, calling me a slut because of my mother. I am your daughter. As a woman, I'm so disappointed in you. I chose to bear over another man. I guess to bear somebody else's name. So she says, and my stepdad, listen now. Hey, Nadine, thank you for being 134. She said, and my stepdad didn't change our names to hide us away from you. We talked about this, and you know why it was. Because my mom never wanted my little siblings to feel different than us. I begged to take over my stepdad's last name. He made it a cute ceremonial thing because it was him accepting me as his daughter. You got my brother and I tested to see if we were yours. Jesus. While the dad who stepdad took over the role, you let go. Please speak the truth. She said, and when people would Google us and see that our last name is Mitchell, and it was embarrassing to say my dad wasn't there. So by taking my stepdad's name, I felt like every other kid in the class from a 2-parent household. So somebody responds to her and says to her, don't blame either parent for the ignorance of young men that are not worth your time, whatever. You are God's child, regardless of anything your parents have done or how they have disappointed you, young lady. Let no dirty dog call you anything less than that. I guess that's nice. So Allure Mariah says to her, I agree on that first part. The last part, you're projecting. I don't have daddy issues because I had a dad. It just wasn't him. Okay? So now the baby is letting it be known that you absolutely did. You absolutely did DNA test these children. And now you sitting your funky behind on Club Shay Shay talking this crap. Now you sitting your funky behind on Club Shay Shay talking about these children belong to other people and we got baby daddies. But you done had them children tested. And the children know you had them tested. That's a darn shame. He ought to be ashamed of himself. And you know what else? Another reason, as though I need another one. But another reason why I believe her about him and this sex addiction, he up here talking about he had a curse on him and then demons, he had to get an exorcism and demons was speaking out. You ain't had no curse on you. You were just out there being a devil. Now you sitting up here telling the world them children ain't your children, and they mama was acting like Hosea's wife in the Bible. Like you just married a wife of whoredoms. You done took on this persona. Now you Hosea. Lying self. God, when you gonna start back to smiting people? Can you please smite this nickel? Can we smite him, please? And what's really irritating was the people that's automatically taking sides with this man. And then once the child speak out, well, I just wish both of them would stay off the internet. What the hell you mean? Y'all wasn't wishing they would both stay off the internet when he was sitting up here besmirching this girl's character, calling her all kind of horrors and saying she's sleeping with everybody, bringing him all these children that ain't none of his children and they got baby daddies. Now that the child come out and say, Negro, you a lie. My mama ain't changed our name to hide us from nobody. We wanted the name changed because we had siblings with that name and this man was raising us and your funky behind was not. You was too busy over there getting your turds burgled. Now that's what the hell was going on. Yeah, the people responding to the child nasty because it didn't fit their narrative. The baby was telling the truth about what the hell she lived. Because apparently her mama's word ain't enough. Mind you, her mama been telling the same goddamn story. I started this off playing y'all what this lady said a whole year ago. And now here he come with something else, but magically because the man talking, the woman must be lying. So then when the baby cleared it up and it don't fit the narrative that everybody wants to put out there about the no good, nasty, evil black women, now we gonna be nasty to a child. Kel Mitchell, you a piece of trash. And now you up here trying to pimp my Lord and Savior. Now that's where I draw the line. Okay? Now anybody can come in. I don't care what you been. Okay? Now, according to the book, the only sin is unforgivable is blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. So as long as you ain't did that, my Father let you in and I ain't got nothing to say. He the one take care of the price admission and not me. But what I'm not okay with, yeah, if you lie on Shannon couch, you getting exposed. Remember Cedric the entertainer sat up there and lied on that couch and Cat came behind him and swept up. Yeah, smite this Negro. Smite him. Good Lord. Lord, you used to smite people. You would see you just smite whole town. Just smite people. Get the smiting. Come on now. You had them cats that lied about that offering. As soon as they lied about the offering, you just struck them. Whop, just like that. This is a smiting offense. I'm sick of Kel. But don't be sitting up here pretending like you down and you ain't down. Because see, part of being on this side over here, part of being on this team over here, part of walking under Calvary, acting like you got that cross on your back, means that you don't go around lying on people. You don't go around making up stories on people. You don't do that. You don't just blatantly lie. Satan is the father of lies. And you got the nerve to be acting like you was a Christian. You need deliverance. Talking about an exorcism. You need deliverance. You need liberation because your behind is in bondage. You's a nasty, trifling, no good nickel. You probably still getting your turds burgled and sitting up here lying and stuff. He would say if you a black man, they'll cape for you against a black woman. They sure will. Yeah, he's garbage. Hot garbage. Yeah, Cat blessed that couch. When Cat sat up there and said ain't nothing but God's side and the other side and all these liars gonna be exposed. All these big dingaling deviants. When he said that, baby, them words, he must have said them words with intention because them words stuck. That he said his funky tail over there, told all them goddamn lies, called himself a cuckold to the world. Only to be exposed by your own baby for being a deadbeat and a trifling piece of trash. Because see, your ex-wife told us about you before. That's how we know that you and Nick was in there. Burgling. Playing cat burglar. Ain't no good. Ain't no good. So he said nothing to him playing with the bats and balls. Yeah, ain't mentioned nothing about that. You done set your behind up there on Shay Shay like, oh, it's time to just unburden. I'm going to just tell everything. No, you don't. If you going to tell it, then you got to tell it all. Get your behind up there and explain to him how that girl caught you with another man and y'all up in here sword fighting and fencing and stuff. Why you ain't mentioned none of that? As a youth pastor, I wish I would have caught him around one of my children. Nasty tail. Ain't that what Santana said about Akatiti? Nasty. Nasty tail. If you can lie like that, you still doing all that stuff you was doing. You just think you done got better at hiding it. God see you. So smite this nickel, please. Say that was Ananias and Sapphira. Yes, it was. In the Bible, who died when they were lying about them offerings. That's exactly who it was. I knew I had some good God-fearing girls in here because all the pretty girls love Jesus. Yes, we do. Hey, Clyde, thank you for being 137. Kel Mitchell done pissed me off, sit up in here and told them goddamn lies. I thought that maybe she had went and got her a man because you had somebody. Then let's talk about this. All he talking about a reset button. He claimed, listen now to the lie he told. He said, she told me she had a man she want to be with. Then it switched to, well, I just felt like I need to hit the reset button because this ain't the kind of marriage my parents had and she wanted to stay married. Did she want to stay married? She told you she had a man she wanted to be with. Which one? Lie and tell. You wanted to end the marriage because you had somebody. And then answer us about this money you claim she was spending up and forging your name and blah, 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 blah. You ain't had no money, Kel. We saw that you wasn't working. We didn't see you nowhere. Address this fact about you taking money from them children. That she went and hustled up some money and you took that and spent that on another woman's house. Poetic lyrics say all while trying to make it seem like he's not throwing her under the bus because he has such a good heart. I'm thinking his suicide story is a lie too. You know what I think? I think he one of them manipulative knuckles that the minute they get caught and they up against the wall, the first thing they do is lie and say they finna off themselves for sympathy. That's for sympathy. That's manipulation. Better not have called me. I'd have told him I'm gonna give you a 3-hour head start. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Anita say these people better stop trying to get on Shannon couch trying to be a Cat Williams wannabe. Thank you. He up there looking like Cradle Cap Williams. You got a lot of goddamn nerve lying on them children. And then the baby had to straighten you. Jen Bunny say, yeah, he didn't work for over 15 years. So where the hell was the money coming from? I believe everything that girl said about you stealing them children money and stuff, you piece of trash, you. Say we only saw Keenan. Yeah, we seen Keenan from time to time, the hefty one. But we ain't see this Negro nowhere. Honey. Now you supposed to be the youth pastor sitting up here lying on national TV. You got a lot of nerve. That girl ought to sue you for defamation. Because see, hospital records don't lie. If she went to the hospital, you should be able to find where there was a miscarriage. I would sue the piss out you. If you thought you was going to make $1, I'd take 99 cents. Y'all, it's all this lying. It's all this lying. I ain't even feel good today. I got stuff to do, but I had to come in here. First, we got Bravo trying to set up Porsha for an ambush. And if that wasn't wild enough, we got Kel Mitchell. I knew if I sat still and let it cook, the rest of it come piling out. So I'm going to let y'all draw y'all conclusions in the chat, honey. I'm going to put the StreamYard out, read me some comments. If don't nobody say nothing, then we going to slide. But let me put this StreamYard in the comments first, so if y'all want it, y'all can grab it. Because I sure want to hear what you got to say, if you got it to say. All right? Now, let me see. Too Adorable say he was hanging out with Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston. Don't make me put my pearls on so I can clutch them. He was hanging out with who and what? Girl, hush. Girl, hush. Yes, the youth pastor. The youth pastor. Poetic Lyrics said he had Cat Williams' intentions, but messed around and did a Gary Owens on steroids. Even worse. Even worse. I don't know why they took their funky clown behinds over there. Everybody is watching. There go my pretty girl. Hey, Couture Bay, what's going on?
Hey, Auntie, I'm connected to my car. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Tell me what you got.
Oh, listen. When I played that clip from Club Shay Shay yesterday, Bay Squad was saying all them and ends and and ends. We knew he was lying. Which made me go watch the interview because I said, I gotta see this. I gotta see this bitch right here. I was properly entertained. All these deadbeats just walking amongst us free. Y'all need to dress in all black and go knock them between the washer and dryer. Because what? But child, Auntie, this was good. I told you, Auntie, they was going to be coming for Porsha. I told you. I knew it. I said once they figured out they've been bamboozled, they was going to sick them girls on her. Because
I think this was the plan from the beginning. I don't think this was in response to them bamboozling her. I think that she pulled a bamboozle because she heard about the plot. This ain't new. They've been talking to this girl.
Yup.
They had this all planned up. Bravo was finna get their first black person locked up by the feds. Simon was finna be part of Black History Month. While he making comments about us, he was finna be right there in between Sojourner Truth and W.E.B. Du Bois.
Yes, but I had to come bring you this epic tea. Tell me why William DeBatis, he's a character from Zeus. He said the boys have been creeping with me, the black boy, and he released his OnlyFans to prove he was not lying. I have not seen it, but the girls who have seen it say he's telling the truth. I'm like, oh my God.
Who?
Oh my God.
Who?
Soldier Boy.
Who was with him? Who?
Soldier
Boy was with William DeBatis?
Yes.
Soldier Boy, tell him. Wait. Hop up out my bed. That one?
Yes.
Put my swag
Soldier
on.
Boy who called Meek Mill gay. The one who said Meek Mill, you gay. Baby, they said you in 4K with William DeBatis.
Woo! Wait, Jesus.
I just have to spill that. I got to get back into this traffic. But Auntie, I love you. Shout out to the royal family. I'm listening while driving home from work.
Hold on, before you go, let me tell you what else happened. Now you know somebody put out a pornographic video or a corn video on Katie Rose from RHOP.
Shut the front door.
And the back one too. Sure did. And they were saying it was her, but she said she did not leak it, and she said something about talking to legal counsel or something. So she made a statement like, I absolutely did not leak that. I almost forgot to tell y'all about that.
Oh my God. Katie, what you got going on, girl?
Child, she was hunching and somebody recorded it and leaked it on the internet. It was on Twitter.
Look at me. I need to get home so I can see the mess.
Yes, I did not know Soldier Boy was hunching on the clipboard, William DeBatis.
Listen, somebody sent me a text and said, Bree, you're not gonna believe this, but William DeBatis did an interview. And I said, how y'all know it's true? He released his OnlyFans. I said, oh my God. I said, I gotta see it when I get home to confirm. But it's the fact that it's Soldier Boy amongst other black men. Oh my God.
I'm not surprised by black men, but I'm surprised that it's Soldier. Oh, girl. Oh, I'm so weak. When you get it, make sure I got it. I got to make sure good boy listen, because he'll scare me. He won't even warn me. He just send me videos and I.
Hi guys.
Hey,
but
all right.
Let me drop down, Auntie.
All right, call me later, boo.
But yes. All right.
Okay. Hey,
It doesn't surprise nothing much. It doesn't surprise me what she says. I mean, a whole bunch of them guys in Hollywood, once they mess around with a whole bunch of women, what's the alternative? Men.
No. That's not how that works. That's.
I know it's not how that. I know that's not how it works, but it doesn't surprise me with Kel Mitchell because of the fact that, remember, for Good Burger, he was hanging out with Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston.
Y'all I'm just sitting here like I didn't know he was hanging with Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston.
Come on, man. He had a music video with them and everything for Good Burger. Doesn't surprise me. They all hung out.
I mean, they hang together. Like were there like multiple occasions of them kicking it? Because
I remember reading those teen magazines, and there were multiple occasions that they shot them hanging out together and stuff like that. You know, everybody was besties back then. But you know, it is what it is.
A lot of that because back then I was already grown. You understand? And so, see, if Peanut didn't read it and come tell me, I wouldn't have known. So, you put me up on game. I didn't know he was hanging with Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston because we all know how they play.
Mm-hmm. They play in the back door.
Hello. They playing cat burglars. I think that's the nice way of saying it. Don't that sound nicer? Playing cat burglars.
Cops and robbers, whatever.
Yeah, I like that. Like, I don't want to be a cat burglar, and please don't burgle me. But I like the term better. You know, cat burglars. They were cat burglars together.
I understand, but I'm mad that he lied on her. Like, you don't need to lie on her to try to do a come up, man. It's not that serious. You want to do a whole up.
You got to remember, she been put this out on him. So he was trying to clean up his image. I'm gonna go on Club Shay Shay and go full misogynoir, call her all kind of whores while pretending to be a good guy to clean my face up because we ain't forgot that you was playing cat burglars with Nick Cannon.
Well, like backfired on him big time.
Sure did, because now the baby done put him out. Now you know my mind ain't gonna rest. I ain't gonna have no peace in my mind. I got an instant. Where's my BC powders? Because Soldier Boy, not Mr. Soldier Boy, not Mr. calling Meek Mills all kind of every type of slur he can come up with. And you was with William the Battles, you was clapping them cheeks. Them the cheeks you was clapping.
Well, he was self-projecting, and he was self-projecting. That's what it is.
And now you was a cat burglar.
Hey, it is what it is. But I wanted to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, to me is messy. At Porsha, so she took that tea to what's his name, so that she could get him to get in his drawers. Lord have mercy.
She snitched on that girl, and she told on herself when she had that spinoff because she had told a lie in the confessional. Oh, he slid in my DM first, and Simon just told the truth because he didn't know the lie. And then when she got on Watch What Happens Live over there with the white Powder Ranger, the Powder Ranger was like, well, y'all told two different stories. What happened? So she was like, well, it was me, but really it was just like I only had reached out to offer him some comfort because I heard she was pregnant. Who asked you to tell him she was pregnant? Because at that time when y'all popped out, he hadn't even told nobody she was pregnant. She hadn't told nobody she was pregnant. So how the hell? That's why when he said to Fallon, when she was, oh, he's so evil, he gone with Porsha, he cheating on me with Porsha, and he was so adamant about the time frame. And I'm like, why is this man offering money about this time frame? Because at that point, I was hoping I could find a picture of him with Porsha. I want some free money. I play the lottery, don't you? So when he was so concrete about the time, like I know for a fact, before I filed a divorce, I ain't touched Porsha. I know for a fact, find me anything, I pay. So I'm like, well, dang, this Negro real confident with what he's saying. Like people don't talk that big bad about coughing up no cash unless they know they ain't got to. And then when he said, girl, in one of my properties not pregnant from that boy that you said is just your friend. I'm like, how the hell he know all that? Like, it was really looking like she was the first Drake. She was Drake before Drake. So I'm like, how you know all your business, girl? Because the friend is friends with the cousin / friends is friends with Shamia. That's how Porsha snitched. And they was finna try to get her back. Bravo brought them in to take them down. It was supposed to be an ambush. They was finna get her and Shrek. They was finna get Shrek and shame the hell out of Porsha. Porsha got wind. Ree, who you think told Porsha?
Girl, I don't know who told Porsha. It might be what's that guy that looks like the Grinch, the one that left, that producer, Eric Fuller.
That's what I'm thinking, to be honest with you. I think Eric told.
Yeah, I think Eric. But Eric could have told like Carlos King, and Carlos King could have dropped the ball, the tea into Porsha's lap too. Because remember Carlos King is still cool with a lot of those housewives. So, and he's cool with production. So, and Eric Fuller might be salty that Porsha just left everybody in a bind, and he probably went and told Carlos King. Carlos King probably like, girl, let me tell you.
But Eric wouldn't be mad because Eric ain't with Atlanta no more. They moved him to New York.
I know but the thing is this, she left them in the bad situation, and he was probably salty about that when she just all of a sudden decided to like run with her tails between her legs because she didn't want nobody asking questions about her and Simon. When she decided to all of a sudden leave RHOA.
I feel like that was more the executives. I think that was more them clear people in them suits. That was like, dang, we was finna really get our ratings back off this heifer. And she took the ratings with her. And then they didn't even get to film the marriage. People Magazine had all the marriage footage. They didn't get none of it. They lost all that revenue. And that would have been some good money for them. They lost it all.
So there's a lot of people that was behind the scenes that's probably mad at her. And somebody found out and they told her what was going on. But hey, I don't blame her.
I think all of them was in on it. Like the executives was in. I think the Powder Ranger, Andy knew about it. I think that it was a goal, like, because everybody had to be on board to bring that particular girl. Like, what's the odds? Atlanta ain't that small, baby. The odds of you bringing that particular girl there who happens to be cousins with this girl who happens to be not just cousins, but y'all close enough that when she was hunching Rick Ross and getting horse teeth, you was in the pictures with them. Like, y'all go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Y'all go back like a 72 deuce and a quarter. But this is the girl that y'all bring onto the show. They was all in on it. But somebody was a mole and they went and told.
Well, she's a better storyline than Sheree. Shoot, I'm happy they got rid of her. I was tired of her. Shoot, she played herself.
You like, you say what you will of me. Right now, what Sheree got popping, it would have been more spicy than what Cynthia got. Cynthia ain't gonna give us nothing. It's gonna be the same cheekbones, dry wallpaper routine, selling dry coochie cream. Like, there's nothing coming from Cynthia. We got potential for Sheree to get dragged. Sheree ain't quick at the mouth, but people be dragging the piss out of Sheree. Baby, she up here taking pictures with Simon. He talking about to the loyal friends and stuff and whatever. That was a good old drag. The fact that, you know, all that mess with Martell, all that fake relationship fakery. Her and Kenya still need a round 2 on that. That would have been lit. And you know Kenya would have been childish and poking at her about Charles Oakley's wife being on that show, and Sheree used to go with Charles Oakley. See, it was potential for some boom shakalaka. And I'm like, y'all move this out the way. Y'all move Sheree because y'all was so sure you was gonna get Porsha and Shrek with this girl and this gotcha, and this one blew up in their face.
Isn't that how they ended up getting Neo's baby mama? Because of the fact that she brought what Porsha couldn't bring, which is actually that lifestyle with her and her legit husband that she ain't trying to divorce.
No, they brought Jan Yetta's boring tail on the show because she was friends with Candy. That's the only reason that boring Sears catalog wearing heifer was there. Wasn't nothing going on with Jan Yetta. We didn't even see her lifestyle.
But that's what they're saying
was her. All we saw was her wiggle her his black scent.
I like him. I like his facial expressions. Like, they're on point.
I don't like white people who are racist and hate us. I don't. I'm not a fan of that. Like, if you don't like me, I automatically don't like you. Any white person that puts on a black scent and cosplays as us, they don't like us. So I could never like him.
I don't know much about him, but all I know is that his facial.
And you talking the internet and like this, I know everything I need to know.
Oh dang! I forgot. You from Florida? You know how to read people.
Yeah, like, he's a racist piece of trash. When I seen him, I just wanted to hit him in the face with a brick. That's all I wanted to do.
Girl, but yeah.
So it's like, so when I saw him and her, like, I know he got money. That's legit. But she's boring. She's a yawn. She got a whole sleep demon. And he's a racist. What is there to see? We didn't get to see none of the money. And how much money do you need to see from a Klansman? I'll wait.
All I know is that Porsha and Simon are running the best con on Bravo.
Biggest scam ever.
And I'm sitting. And I'm gonna go to Costco's and buy me a big old bag of popcorn and sit down and watch it.
So your butt is enjoying the scam. You enjoying watching Ocean's 11 RHOA edition?
Heck yeah, I am. I'm watching the setup and just watch it all go down. Who does not want to watch a crime happen right in their face and be like, girl, I can't believe this. This is a hot mess. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I don't even know what the call is. I don't know. I'm like, y'all really, this is what we doing? All this.
Girl, we're watching a crime happen. That's what we're witnessing it.
And what's funny is I believe Porsha gonna get away with it too.
Well, shoot.
From the looks of it looked like she finna get away with all of it. Because what can they do without exposing their hand?
Well, I guess she got the big joker. She got the big joker, her and Simon.
See, this is why some people don't like to play Joker, Joker, Deuce, Deuce. And see, Bravo shouldn't have been playing Joker, Joker, Deuce, Deuce. That heifer is from Decatur. Them, they can play spades. They shouldn't have did this. And they're sitting over there thinking he finna run a Boston. This heifer got the big Joker and the Deuce of Diamonds. She got them both.
Well, I am here for it, girl. I am here for it.
I can't believe this is happening.
Well, they needed to do something. They really did, because they needed to do something for RHOA because last season was trash.
Well, they had a plan of what they was gonna do. The plan was they was gonna put Simon in jail, humiliate Porsha. That was the plan. That's the only reason they agreed to give her all that money. Like, this was gonna be their big comeback. Bam, and we stay in control and we keep those black girls in their place. Black out, just like that. And here come Porsha, playing dumb, bopping around, flipping her weave, playing dumb like she can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Move Shrek out the way completely. Fake divorce. This here done came to the forefront. You ain't gonna tell me Porsha ain't had a hand in making sure everybody knew that was that girl cousin. Because the girl wasn't prepared to tell it, because she done been all online denying it. That ain't my cousin. For people, whoever this girl is that run mad beefs on Twitter, she's a vindictive heifer. And I like her. She's funny. She said, by the time you call me a lie, I'm going to make it my business to prove I'm telling the truth. So she went to digging up the old Instagram profiles and everything when Fallon was going by that name. And you know I took screenshots. Voila.
That's why you don't put your business on the internet.
You ought not to, because people be getting you, baby. This what she went and got.
I can't see. I see it.
She went and found it, honey. Went and found it, and went and found all the posts from 2020 where the Brittany Edie girl was liking the girl post. They tried to unfollow each other to cover it up. They weren't planning to be caught. This was never supposed to come to the surface. I believe the same way Porsha snitched on Fallon before, she done snitched on her again.
Girl,
how you let this big booty heifer get the drop on you twice? Boy, Dusty.
She might as well just say that she's related to Fallon and be like, so what? And
yeah, she need to give it up. Fallon need to give it up, because I feel like you've been foiled again. But
I think Fallon kind of set herself up, because she tried to make it seem like she was going to go on RHOA. She was going to return back to RHOA. But I guess if she couldn't come back, she had a family member go on there. So,
well, she knew she wasn't coming back. She knew them people wasn't going to give her no contract. Bravo don't want you. You was a one and done, baby. And you sat up there and let that big booty heifer get the drop on you. Your cousin friend ran her mouth to Shamia. And the rest was history. They never let you come back on that show, but they was willing to let you come on here as a tag along with your cousin. Craig, is that your Day-Day? Is that your cousin?
Girl, now, so this season is a Porsha takedown.
Baby girl, I was just shaking my head. You see what I'm doing now? That's all I was doing with this. Looking at all the evidence, just shaking my head.
Don't worry, I'm going to be sitting right by you watching the crime happen and watching yours live.
Girl, I guess I may as well go to Costco too, get me a big bag of popcorn and just get goddamn ready, because, whew, girl, this a lot. This is a lot.
But wait, isn't she being petty though? Like, she's throwing little shots at Porsha, like talking about, girl, we need to show our edges this year. We need to show our scalp. But I'm like, wait, what? That Edie girl? I'm like, what?
We talked about her yesterday, but it's like, her money is in wigs, you big dummy. Her money is in wigs. And here's the thing. If you go sell some of them wigs, what Porsha got, maybe she can give you a distributorship or something. You can quit selling insurance, and you wouldn't have to hunch people who look like Rick Ross to get horse teeth.
I don't know. Yeah, every time I think about Rick Ross, he just got too much man boob, man. Too much man
The
boob.
man boob. Think about that belly. Can you imagine the odors that must emanate from under that belly flap every time he move and get the gyrating? Could you imagine something like that getting naked and running at you? Can you imagine that?
No, I guess you can't. As long as the lights are off, you can't see it. Then it won't
You
scare
can
you.
smell it. You can smell it. That man look raunchy. He look frowsy, fraunchy. You got to let something like that crush you. That baby probably done had fractured ribs and all. And all she got to show for it was a couple of dollars and some goddamn horse teeth. Still can't close them out.
Talking about them ticklet teeth?
Keep them hollering.
Them chiclet teeth.
Them acrylic toenail teeth. She look crazy as hell. And mind you, talking about, let me see your edges and scalp, all while getting some thin tracks put in her head. Ooh, keep them hollering. Girl, you had to hunt Rick Ross for them horse teeth. You out your mind. If I'd have had to hold still for something look like Rick Ross to come at me, he'd have had to build me the Taj Mahal.
Sounds like she went to those what is it though? Those dentists that works out their home down in Atlanta.
No, he spent big money on them teeth, baby. He spent big money on teeth, not the biggest boss. He spent big money. He spent money on that newest girl, on Tia, and her. All of them got the same acrylic toenail teeth. Look like them white toes all the young girls want. And be in their mouth.
He needs to sue that dentist.
And if if me had to hold still for something like Rick Ross to get naked and come charging at me like a Brahma bull, he would have to build me the Taj Mahal with his bare feet. Ain't no way, no hell that I'm going to take pictures and let nobody know that thing was rolling and milling around and flopping that funky belly all over me, and all I did was walk away looking like a donkey on the edge. Ain't no way in the hell.
Oh, girl.
It's a line in the sand. I ain't crossing that line. No, and don't you cross that line either, baby. You don't need no horse teeth. If the Lord wanted you to have horse teeth, he'd have made you a horse. Don't you do it.
I won't do it.
Like Tia, every time she online, she licking her teeth. Mad.
Dry mouth.
Listen, I know I ain't right. I know I'm a little ignorant, but I'm telling you, Rick Ross had to took off even his shirt. Even if he still had on a wife beater under it, if he took off his overshirt and came at me, I start windmilling. Ain't no way in the hell. You done hunched Rick Ross, walked away with horse teeth, and you got to sell insurance. And you worry about telling her you want to see some scalp. Girl, them wigs is getting her paid.
Well, maybe she could be their insurance person.
Don't sell me no insurance. I don't trust your judgment. Your judgment told you to crawl up underneath Rick Ross and push that belly out the way. That's what your judgment told you to do.
No, her judgment told her to let him buy them teeth. That's right.
And then turn you into donkey.
Wow.
Look up there looking like Mr. Ed, baby sister, and getting the horsehair put in at the same time. I'd be damned. Hell no. Bravo, y'all bet on a horse with a bum leg. Pun intended. Pun intended. Y'all bet on a horse with a bum leg. Y'all better trot that heifer over to the glue factory because she done got y'all caught.
Well, I'm looking forward to this new season. Looking forward to RHOA and RHOP because I hope that these two soft, quote unquote, soft reboots do the work. Because let me tell you,
soft. Baby, is this soft? This right here feel hard as moonshine. This don't feel soft. Is this soft?
That they claim it's soft. Like who's still there besides Kenya and Porsha from that's it, just Kenya and Porsha. And Cynthia's coming back. I mean, Cynthia never really did she never really did kind of like stand out. She always blended in the background, but
yeah, whether she there or not, it's the same thing. They could really let Cynthia stay home and just mail her check. It's gonna be the same thing.
Hey.
She just gonna sit there and show us her cheekbones. The only thing I can say for Cynthia is at least she pretty. She really is. She's got to be some of the prettiest wallpaper I ever seen in my life. Mm-hmm. With a lot of men, just like her cousin, yes, and still ended up selling goddamn insurance. Tell her to call me. I need another policy. They say the premiere in 2025. Geez, girl, we got a whole year to get mess, and the mess is coming. Yes, the glue factory.
Nah, see, that's where Bravo be messing up because they're waiting until 2025, but all the drama's gonna be on social media. You're gonna see all of this going on Instagram, on Twitter, X. So I don't understand it. Bravo's giving these people like all these checks, but it seems like social media is making more money off of Bravo off of these drama shows. Reality shows.
But there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? You can't court people's mouths. Somebody gonna whisper and tell something. Somebody friends with somebody. Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. When the shows first started, social media was not a force like that. And so now social media is a force. The government can't even beat social media. That's why they want to ban TikTok, because they can't control what's being said. So if the criminals that y'all vote for up there in DC can't control free speech, what Bravo gonna do? Nothing. And you filming in cities like Atlanta where people can see you, where you got to go to restaurants, you got to be in the public, people catching candid shots, people catching all type of stuff, people hearing conversations, hairdressers going to run their mouth, somebody going to say something. So there's no way to stop it. The best thing they can do is make sure that they over deliver, because social media will drum up interest and get people watching. A lot of us watched that crap show on Potomac this year because of the stuff that went on social media, because we knew it was a fight, because we wanted to see when it was going to go down. The year that Monique adjusted Candace's wig, we watched that season because it looked like almost every episode they kept teasing like, okay, now the fight happens. Okay, now the fight happens. So it's not, to me, the social media aspect is not bad. I think it's very smart to use that to drum up interest in your show, especially since y'all done disappointed us so many times. But they need to over deliver. What I mean by that is, if you know this much stuff done got to the public, they need to be breaking their neck and putting pressure on these girls to make sure they over deliver. Don't let us show up and the only thing you got to offer is what we already got in the T section.
No, I think that editing honestly, I think that editing did a terrible job putting the stories together, because I'm like, wait, what? I was so confused.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's part of the over delivering that I'm talking about. They're under delivering, and they're under delivering simply because they're trying to protect certain people. If you already been busted out, we done already heard the dirt, then give us everything surrounding the dirt. Because at this point, we letting you know all we care about is the dirt.
You're not lying, because remember, because if you look at Jersey, they talked about dudes drug dealing past. They're like, oh well, you know, such and such his wife. And she's like, I've heard that people accuse my husband of dealing drugs. I'm like, no, we didn't say he was currently dealing it. We said in the past he dealt it. So
not just in the past, because you must be wasn't live that day, baby, because the people was giving him rave reviews on social media. It was a few of his customers was like, he was the best. Like, oh, he was the plug. He was that dude. He could get you all your vitamins. He could get you your urethra. He could get you your meth, whatever you need. This your guy.
Yeah,
so which I know why he was mad. He had good reviews.
No, I know that. I mean, I watched the show, but I was just surprised that they just put that.
That wasn't on the show.
They didn't talk about the reviews.
Yeah, the reviews was not on the show. No. That was in real time.
Yeah.
In real time. Baby, his customers was like, he was the best. And I was impressed. I say he don't even look like he could sell dope appropriately. But I mean, looks can be deceiving. They say he was good. And he was reliable.
Hey, as long as you're the best at what you're the best at what you're doing, that's all you can hope for.
That's what I said. So I'm like, what you mad for? The people said you was the best.
Yeah, my mom.
Was oh, sorry, dope boy. Your weed was giving people headaches. They didn't say that your powder was stepped on and they were sneezing. They ain't saying none of that. They said your stuff was good and you was reliable. What's the problem? They said you had everything they needed.
Hey, I'm not mad about that, but I mean, at least they let you know about that on the show. I just don't understand what's going on with RHOA and RHOP. That's my thing. Because
they was wanting to protect certain people. They was wanting to protect certain people until they don't. Now, last season they moved that umbrella off Candy. I think that had a lot to do with her saying bye. Because they moved her protection last season. Because remember, Marlo said production was the one that told her to ask about that boom shakalaka down there to the bullets and biscuits. Production told her to ask about that. So it's like they have been protecting that wide mouth hooker for a long time. And then they moved the protection. Hey Ian, how you doing, nephew? Thank you for being 156. And then when it comes to Blizzard over there in Potomac, I think they might be to move some of her protection. From what we hear,
I think next season they're definitely gonna be moving some, but
because we hearing about what's happening now. If we get to next season and they try to color it up and make it like, oh no, she didn't kick them people out, no, she ain't arguing with people, then we'll know that y'all still doing it. But something tells me some of her protection been moved. I think that's why they got rid of Robert too. Because I feel like they supposed to been got rid of Robert. Robert don't bring nothing, never did. Actually, with a little manly self. But they was keeping her there because that protected Blizzard. They moved Robert. Now your conflicts out in the open and you ain't got no flunkies. This don't look good.
And you can't trust Ashley's little trifling behind.
Can't. And in a way, I don't blame her. Anybody who's ever been on the curb of a street, I feel like you got every right to be as cutthroat and conniving as you need to be. I have never been on the curb of a street. My mother would never let that happen, and neither would my father. So that girl has been through some stuff, and I'm not making excuses for her because y'all know I don't like her. However, I feel as though when somebody has gone through certain things, we have to give them the slightest amount of grace because we don't know that level of desperation. I think if any of us had ever gone through that, we might see the world through the same lenses that she see the world through. Is all I'm saying. Not making excuses. Don't get me. But I understand why she's so, desperate and devious and conniving. I get it. I understand.
No, I mean, I get it, but definitely the show this season might have needed Marlo in her little messy ways.
Oh, that would have been good, but I don't know, girl. The way Marlo is talking and the people talking, like Marlo could come back at any time. So we don't know what's finna happen. To be honest,
because I know for sure she ain't coming as a friend of the show. Because who is she friends with?
Yeah, not this season, but I'm just saying that anytime next season or whatever. And we don't really know for this season if we gonna tell the truth. Can we tell the truth? Because I don't think Bravo meant for this to blow up like this. This done, child. This stuff blew up, she waited. I know that's not a word. Don't get me, but bling blow.
Well, I'm here for it. I am here for it. So if y'all's here, Costco's ran out of popcorn, that's because I went and I bought some to get myself prepared for the hot mess that is RHOA.
You can't get all the popcorn now. You got to leave some popcorn for somebody else.
Girl, I get 2% cash back. I'm gonna get all that popcorn.
No, have you tried the mushroom popcorn yet?
Mushroom popcorn, the truffle one?
I don't know what makes it mushroom popcorn, but it's like the kernels are bigger, and when you pop them, they're like really fluffy and big, and like look it up on Amazon.
I'm gonna look it up on Amazon, but if it's GMO, girl, I'm not here trying to grow a 6th or 7th toe.
No, I don't, girl. I don't eat nothing gonna give me no third eye in the middle of my forehead. What I look like? I don't even take medicine. Like, are you serious? You know, this all I take in the world is the BC powder. So you know I'm not finna play with the Mr. Wizard's world. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and check it out. I'll check it out.
When I say it's good, it's good. I know that I think they call it that because of the shape it pops out, but they got them on Amazon. Like, if you want to try them, girl, they got them on Amazon anywhere between $10, $12, $14, $20, $16, depending on what size container. But that mushroom popcorn is so good. Gross.
I might have to go ahead and try that.
Cut up my mouth as much as the other ones, because the other ones be cutting my mouth.
I'm gonna have to order me a couple so I can watch RHOA and RHOP.
Yes. Hey, Sharon. Thank you for being 157. Okay, so any final thoughts for the people before we go? Because I'm supposed to be working, and I'm just not working. I'm in here gossiping, running my mouth. This is gonna be
girl. Me too. Girl, me too. Hope my boss ain't watching.
Yeah, my boss man just left the house, so I ain't worried about my boss man watching.
But no, girl. All I wait is to see this. I'm waiting to watch Ocean 13, Ocean 15, Porsha style. That's what I'm here for.
Ocean 16.
Ocean 16. That's what I want to watch it. I want to watch criminal activities in my face, and I'd be like, girl.
This was literally giving the Italian Job the Atlanta edition. Like, Porsha really pulling the flim flam of the century. I'm like, man, you doing it, huh, Porsha?
You know the crazy. She's a better criminal than Phaedra. Shoot.
Phaedra didn't pull no flim flam on these people though. She ain't pulled no flim flam on these people.
That's not what that lady said. Apollo married the wrong criminal.
We really talking about what Angela Stanton say.
Listen. Yes, Angela Stanton. Let me go ahead and say Apollo married the wrong criminal mind. He should have married Porsha.
Apollo thought himself a pimp. And he didn't realize, baby, you another Drake. You tried to be a pimp in your own effing rhyme. And Phaedra let you know she was Georgia's finest. You wasn't finna pimp her and rope her into none of your stuff. It don't matter if she watched you do it. It don't matter if she helped you do some of it. That was you, and you gonna ride that pine by yourself. And I was with her. I sure was, because I don't care what a man do. As a woman, you dumb as hell to go to jail with a man. Let him go by himself. You better sack up. Cowboy.
And that's what Phaedra did. But like I said, I'm gonna be watching Ocean 16 RHOA edition.
I ain't studying you with this Ocean 16, but I guess I'm gonna be watching it too. God dang. All right, Bookie. I'm so glad you came up to hang with me and get me laughing, because I don't know. Now I gotta order me some mushroom popcorn and just have it on standby. God.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to these lives during Ocean 16.
We will be here, dear Lord. We will be here. Okay. Well, listen, this was fun. Kelly Dream say she had fun. Work flew by. Everybody else who was finishing up your day at work, I'm glad we could keep you laughing and cackling while you cruise through it. I hope y'all knew the fake sneeze or fake cough, so them people wouldn't know y'all was on this live. Okay, don't get caught. Don't get caught. Okay. Well, Reboot, I'm gonna see you later. I love you, and we'll be back when some more mess pop up. And look like the mess been popping, the mess been bubbling all 2024. So look like we'll be back probably sooner rather than later. Okay.
Well, supposedly somebody was not able. What is a former reality star was? What was it? Something about a former reality star couldn't get an RHOA. I gotta go watch the story on that one. So
wait. A former reality star could not get on there.
Yeah, I think it's like what is it? One of the Scott sister, the one that went and became a gospel singer. I can't remember who. Latasha. Or somebody. I think it might be Latasha or somebody from SWV. I gotta go watch it, girl.
Please tell me she wasn't trying to get on RHOA.
Girl, let me go see the video. I'll let you know. If I find the video, I'll drop it.
Yep, make sure I know about it, because I'm the girl. Don't nobody want you over there. Meat white.
The only person that wants her over there is her sister, so she can run her money. Okay.
I don't like the sister either. I told y'all when they did that tired show. I don't like the big one. I don't like the medium big one. I don't like neither one of them Scott sisters. They are just flickable. Like, get them up out of here. Neither one of them.
No.
Get them.
Well, you guys, I enjoyed my Thursday with you guys. Enjoy your day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So y'all, listen. We gotta go because I gotta get back to what I was supposed to be doing. I'm here running my mouth, but we had to, right? Technically, we kind of had to. So yeah, we did. So I'm gonna go, and y'all know what time it is. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you hit the notification bell and click all so you'll know every time we go live on this good channel. Subscribe if you've not subscribed because you know we're happy to have you here. And if you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is the link for our RHOA Family merchandise store. So you can get your crown jewelry, classic black and gold, and our emerald crown designs. We've also got the link for our Amazon storefront so we can shop together. And my Amazon wish list if you want to get me some more notepads, pens, snacks, or anything like that so I can keep moving, grooving, taking notes, and coming in here with this gossip. I appreciate all of those things. I'm so happy to have you guys here. I appreciate you. I see Jackie Gaines in the bottom of the chat. Hold on. I'm glad you said something too, Jackie, because I needed to do something real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. Give me 1 second because we're getting ready to go. Real quick. Here she is. All right. I just need to throw Jackie Gaines a wrench real fast. That's all. Just need her to get that real quick. All right. So listen. I sent that on in. Looks like we're doing pretty good. I think we're in business. And I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all be positive, productive. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys who came in here earlier to hang out with me when I was really feeling my worst. I appreciate y'all so much. You'll never know how much. But enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your families. Y'all be cool, stay sweet. And remember, in case nobody else says it to you today, God loves you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.